星へと飛び立とう私たちは一緒に運命を変えられる夢の中で鍵を見つけ越える魔法勇気の翼どんな試練も乗り越えて私の真の姿へと一緒にいれば怖くない信じる力を手に入れる目指せ目指せ星へと飛び立とう私たちは一緒に運命を変えられる無限道中を渡って仲間と共に進もう未来と手を伸ばして光がありたい目指せ目指せ星へと飛び立とう私たちは一緒に運命を変えられる
Test 1 2, test 1 2. Sorry, my mic wasn't working apparently that entire time. How's it going, everybody? Bunch of setup with this. We're getting set up right now. Let me back out of this. I guess I'll just fix it. Okay. I'll just fix it in a moment, everybody. Welcome in! Timmy719, how are you doing? Yeah, welcome to Constellations. We're all stars, everybody. We're all connected. And we're going in tonight. Another night, everybody. It's time to join the fight. Final Fantasy XIV in virtual reality, everybody. We're back. It's day 8, and it's time to become an Isekai Master. You know what time it is. Soul Leveling, Shangri-La Frontier, Overlord, Dot Hack, all the Isekais. You can be Isekai, everybody. Let's get started. Hi, everybody. Here we are. We're in the loading login screen. There's my character. Look, I'm at that XIV VR, everybody. What's that? It's what you can be. Here today, everybody. You know what time it is. Link start. Link start! Link start queue, everybody. Like, follow, subscribe. Y'all enjoy the content. We're here live every Saturday night, starting roughly around 9, 10 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes a little earlier or later. And yeah, this is like the new thing. It's been really exciting. Go check out all the other Final Fantasy VR videos. We have a whole Let's Play series. And I hope you enjoy it, everybody. Here we are. Filming the intro, everybody. Filming the intro on that one. Appreciate all the people tuning in live, making this happen. It's been really fun. The streams, they're doing decent. They're doing decent. The stuff on social media be cooking. And I've been having a lot of fun making it. It's been honestly, doing this, everybody, has been making content creation more fun again. It's actually brought the fun back to me. Just want to make sure we're all good to go, everybody. Look, look, look. My mouse is still on the screen. Y'all saw that? Yeah, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. How you doing, Timmy? You look, I got a new schedule. That schedule's actually outdated a little bit, but it's basically like that. We're live on Saturdays, Final Fantasy XIV VR. And then we do some other stuff, some shooters and some MMOs and anime games on other days. I slowed down the streaming a whole bunch because we've just been doing a whole bunch of freaking... We've been doing this, everybody. We've been doing this. Final Fantasy XIV VR. We're freaking here. It's day 8, everybody. Episode 8. It's freaking... We're here. 4 a.m. your time right now? 4 a.m.? You on that EU time? Well, greetings from America. Greetings from America. Alright, we should be all set to get started here, everybody. Kind of always a little bit of a startup to get in here, everybody. A little bit of a startup. Where's my controllers? Controller 1, controller 2. Let's start out with getting rid of this. And get rid of that. How do I back out of this window? I did it in like one try last time. Huh. How do I get rid of that window again, everybody? Oh, that was it. I just had it. Huh? How do we get rid of this window? 1 second, everybody. I actually completely forgot it. Usually I just come over here and I just hit this button. And it closes out, but... I guess I changed my buttons, everybody. How do I get rid of that? Oh, there it is. Got rid of it. Got rid of that. See, I knew it was that button. That was weird. Alright, let's go first person. Everybody go first person for a second. Let me sit back. There we are. Yeah, how you doing, Timmy? How you doing? Hello, hello. Look, here we are, everybody. Final Fantasy VR. We're back. Last time on TTV, NYT, we did a bunch of quests. We got prepped for a dungeon. We're about to be doing a dungeon in a little bit, everybody. Our first main story dungeon, a level 20 dungeon. Satasha, I believe, is the name. Yeah, we'll party up with some friends in a bit and probably do that. And yeah, look, everybody, there's the freaking crystals. Freaking here. Oh my gosh, dude. I literally look forward to playing this every freaking week. I would be playing this every single day if, honestly, I feel like I have an obligation to show my experience to y'all with doing the YouTube videos and TikTok and all that, everybody. Appreciate all the support on all that. It's been honestly incredible, and the feedback and reception's been through the roof. A lot of people want to see this become an official thing. They want to see the developers maybe take notice to it instead of, you know, looking for, you know, getting somebody in trouble. Instead, I don't know, maybe they might give me a little praise of showing them what their game is capable of and what they think they might need to do to bring a new audience in, everybody. Or even bring their audience back. You know how many people play this game and really love Sword Art Online? You know how many people were ecstatic when that class with the 2 swords that was basically Kirito came out? I don't know the name of it because I'm a noob, everybody. But yeah, this is exciting, everybody. This is exciting. Here we freaking are, dude. Like, this is freaking beautiful, dude. This is beautiful. I'm freaking here. I'm freaking here. Oh my gosh. I get so excited every time I log in again. Like, just a burst of energy. Just, like, you know what I mean? I'm freaking channeling my energy. What is this game? We're right now playing Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO RPG. It's a very popular online MMORPG from the Final Fantasy series. Usually you can only play it with flat screen. You can play it on console and PC with controller or keyboard and mouse. But there is another way to play in virtual reality, everybody. You can literally go virtual reality with it and take the game to a whole nother level. A level of immersion that you've never experienced. Like, this is insane. I get so freaking excited every freaking time. Oh, dude, I'm freaking here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry, but I gotta get hyped really quick. My energy levels are going up. We got some quests to do. Pause everything, because my HUD is messed up, everybody. I just now noticed. I was on my other account, and I forgot to change it back. So we're gonna mess with our settings really quick, if I can remember how. What's that? Saw that. Close that. We got this, everybody. Hold up. Right here, look at this. Look, I can do my settings, everybody. Go down, click on that. And we got all this up, right? We gotta fix this. Look. Yeah, scroll down here. Look, I'm at 100%. I need to put it at 150. Yeah, I need to do that, everybody. Sheesh. I couldn't read nothing. Give me a second to remember how to I do that, everybody. There we go. Apply. No. No. Do not. No. Okay, there we go. I almost just restored everything to default. I was about to be like, oh gosh. Can I use a ROG Ally portable PC for the GitHub part of the tutorial? I'm not a really good technical specialist, if you want me to be honest, so I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know what a ROG Ally... I'm assuming that's a gaming laptop. If you have a pretty good gaming laptop, like a really good one with like a 3070 or whatever in it, plus, it'll probably be able to run it. You might have to run it on the lower settings. If it's like a lower than that, I'm gonna give you a maybe. And I'm saying probably for the other, because I really don't know. I know gaming laptops, like their specs will seem the same as a desktop, but it's actually a lot lower type of thing. I don't know the mumbo jumbo behind it. But for reference, yeah, I'm on a 3070 i7 desktop, a higher end i7. But I've heard that you can run it with an i5. I've heard you can run it with like a 2070. I've seen it in like the forums, I believe. And they have to run it on lower settings. Like it'll be like kind of fighting to get 60 frames type of thing, but it'll run. It'll run. Like right now, I got 120. I might even have more, but I feel like it caps at 120 or something like that. But, yeah, here we are, everybody. Here we are. Another day, another adventure. Look, there's another adventure. There's another Guardian of Light, everybody, on their journey. Fully Bitcoin. They're on that Bitcoin, everybody. Look at these puck hatchlings from last time. Let's get a little warm-up in, everybody. I changed my controls from last time. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can look at my item and stuff. See what I mean? I changed my controls from last time. I'm still not fully used to them, if y'all want me to be honest. But, let's get some practice in here. There we go. So, boom, ballot. And let's get some freaking magic going. Let's get some freaking magic going. Alright. Oh, it's hitting me with an AoE. I'm out of there, everybody. Alright, let's just get some basics going in. Let's get all my spells. That, this, that. There we go. Bam. Can't wait. Some of this, some of that. Got him. Okay. Ooh, did I level up or something? Alright, was that my sprint? Here we are, everybody. Yeah, I'm not warmed up at all. That was a little warm-up fight, everybody. A little warm-up fight. I'm still fully trying to get used to the controls. Like, I changed them a couple times, and last time I changed them a whole bunch. But honestly, I like the changes I made. Now it's just a matter of getting used to it. Bam. Yeah, I made like one last change to my controls right before I made that YouTube video, everybody, because I thought about it and like, no, I can make even more optimal controls than what I'm suggesting. I was just too lazy to make the change, so I was like, you know what, if I don't change it now, I'm gonna end up playing the game for a whole while and then want to change it later, because now I can jump with this button, which I couldn't before, and it was a pain in the butt. You like couldn't jump with the old controls. It was really hard to, because it would be on the same side as the left stick, so we'd have to like claw like that or something. Off topic, on topic, I'm rambling a bit, everybody. I'm just excited to be here. Excited to play again. Practice and hitting all my spells. You know, I still haven't really messed with the left trigger stuff too much. That's all like my AoEs. What does that spell do? Let's figure out what's this one do? We just got this one last time. I don't remember what it does. Puck hatching. It's this button. Okay. I had to see what that one did. Is that a single target spell? Am I out of mana? I am out of mana, everybody. I am out of mana. Let's get my mana back up. Casting some blizzards early. Die! Got him! Got our MP back, everybody. That's all I was doing that. Hey, I'm just kind of BSing for a second, everybody. We're in the beginning. We're just starting a day out, everybody. We're just starting a day out. We got a side quest here, it looks like. We got a level 15 quest bat. Let's put the bat signal up on him. Get this little rackle. Eep! Oh, it's eeping at me, everybody. It's eeping at me. Freaking little rascal. Yeah, go down. Goodbye. Little bats, everybody. They go bats. Bat crazy. Let's go this way. I got some dusk bats, everybody. We gotta dusk them up. I should cast a... Let's practice a new one. Actually, wrong button. Well, it's still kind of a good button. I kind of want to move that button to the right side somewhere. Oh, this is the sleepy spell. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Good night. Say good night. Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everybody hit him with a little. Yeah. You know? Oh, man, dude. I'm not a fan of the shield, everybody. I'm not a big fan of it. I want to get like a spell book. I feel like a spell book would go really good with this. Does the mage ever unlock a spell book at any point instead of this shield? I wonder if I would hold the book in my hand, everybody. Because, like, you know, like I said before with the weapon follows your hand, everybody. The weapon follows your hand. The shield follows your arm, which can get kind of funky. I kind of wish the shield followed the hand like the weapon. But it makes sense because it's attached to your arm. So I just gotta be mindful of, like, how I have my arm when I'm fighting. Like, I probably just gotta have to try to keep it out of the way, like, probably fight like this type of thing. That way the shield isn't all, like, getting up in our grill. You know what I mean? Get that freaking rascal. Oh, goes eat! Eat! Yeah. What's up? What's up? Damn. Getting this bat. I don't even think we need to get them anymore, but I think we got all the bats that we needed to get. I think we got them all, everybody. Oh, no, we didn't. 4 out of 5. Alright, I'm bugging. That didn't have a Q icon on it. Or at least if it did, I didn't see it. Oh, maybe because I'm targeting it. It looks like when you target... Okay, I'm being a noob. I'm being a noob, everybody. Ignore everything I just said. Kyrie's such a freaking noob. How's she even playing this game? She's such a noob. I'm a new player, everybody. But I'm not necessarily a noob. I'm a new player, but I'm not necessarily a noob, everybody. Casted a bunch of buffs. They're looking tough, everybody. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, I was holding left bumper. There we go. Alright, we got 5 out of 5 bats on that one. What else do we have? Do I have anything else I can do here? My main quest is right there. I'm gonna wait for some people, see if I can get some people to come play with me. We got another quest all the way over in Camp Skull Valley. Probably gonna go over there. And then I have a turn-in down there. I also have another thing in Aleport. Well, I'm gonna go to Camp Skull Valley since it's all the way over here. See what's going on there, and then we'll circle back to Aleport, everybody. Yeah, I like to start out the beginning with a little bit of some side questing, kind of get used to my controls, everybody get used to the whole rig again. Because it's definitely a whole different way to play that, you know, I've done all these videos, I've already played up to here. I'm still not used to it, everybody. It's definitely, you know, I haven't really played controller. I mean, if you're a controller player, the transition's probably gonna be a lot easier than a keyboard and mouse player. That's the most I can really say about that. Oh, what? We got a freaking pelican on us. Oh, I'm on the wrong freaking skill bar. Is there 2 of them attacking me? There is, everybody. Get the heck out of here. Oh, get the heck out of here. Oh, get the heck out. Get the sprint and go. Get the sprint and go. Where are we going? They're still chasing me. Look at them. Let's get out of here, everybody. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. We're freaking in the mix. We're freaking in the mix. A Grimwire? What's a Grimwire? I don't even know what that is. Alright, here we are, everybody. We're in Camp Skull Valley, everybody. We're trying to find our quest. It looks like there's an icon over here somewhere. Somebody I need to talk to. I'm not exactly sure where, so we're gonna head down here. Maybe they're down here somewhere. Not too sure where. I'm gonna check this courtyard over here. Maybe there's someone over here? Doesn't look like it. Where's this quest, everybody? Where's this quest? It's not up there. This is closed, right? Where's the quest, everybody? Where's the quest? Check over here on his backside. Oh, look at that! The dodo nest hiding in the back over here. Got some purple evil aura. What you got for me? Let's interact with it. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Oh! Enemy presence! Let's use our AoEs on these little rascals. Come here. Hit them with some blizzard. Oh, they're attacking. They're attacking. Hit them with some of this, some of that. Might just have to use my single targets on this one, everybody. Oh, crap. I'm actually messing up a whole bunch here, everybody. There we go. Here we go. Everybody, it's higher difficulty. How do I do this? I can't remember. Like that, like this. Alright, it's our first time ever actually doing that, everybody. Well, I got one. I honestly do think when you have multiple targets, everybody, it's like, unless you're really cracked or really used to it. Okay, hold up. I switched my hotbars and all that. Left trigger, this, that. There we go. Okay. Sorry, everybody. I'm actually really sorry. We're kind of like on the spot trying to remember all the controls. And I'm a little derpy sometimes, everybody. There we go. Got those rascals. That was kind of closer than it needed to be. I'm not gonna lie, everybody. I started panicking and hitting all the wrong buttons. But we got them. We got them. That was a little sloppy. Everybody. I'm gonna be honest. That's why I like doing the side quests off the rip, everybody, because they get me like warmed up and used to the controls again, so that way when we do the main quests, we're like actually cooking.
Folkritter says swiftly done. They do say that we're a soldier dallies, an adventurer hurries. Folkritter says peaceful as it may seem now, this encampment was built toward...
Is this better than what I have right now?
We do not forget our purpose. You only need to look to our name. Folkritter says the valley floor was once lined with the skulls of kobolds we slew, so that no invader might reach its southern mouth and settlements beyond without treading on death with every step. Folkritter says nowadays, it seems we are in danger of treading on dodo eggs at every turn, or on the adders that feast on them. The dodos brought by settlers now run feral, and keep us in meat, eggs, and headaches.
Alright, everybody, those frickin' dodos. Give me a second here. One button. Still not used to this. I changed this last time. Wait, is that better than the one that I had? Some commands. Which one's better? Brass, right? That's what I got on. Alright, we'll just use that, everybody. We'll use that. Alright, I'm a little out of it tonight, everybody. Here we are. Hey, cycling! How you doing? How you doing? Oh, you're posted up. You're in position. Look at you. And you always got that Alakazam Ninetales. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. We're here. A fancy term for a spell book? I never heard that word in my life. Sheesh. I'm terrible, everybody. And I call myself a mage. But let's be real, everybody. I'm all about the spells. I'm not all about the armor. Well, about the actual magic, everybody. Okay, we're freaking here. We gotta go over to airport, everybody. I almost died to those chickens. See, soon I'm gonna have to, once I get a bunch of AoEs, I'm gonna just have this hotbar be a crap ton of AoEs and just use all those and then there's multiple targets. See how that goes, everybody. Alright, everybody, here we are. Airport, we're back. We have a quest over here. There's like a purple, dark energy at the end of this dock over here. Gotta go see what's up. I see a person standing over there. So, see Arcantaya. Let's go check them out and see what's going on. Seems like something's unlocked here. What's going on? Unknown enemies! Oh!
Stubborn bugger. Well,
Oh, I'm talking to somebody.
You bloody found one.
Oh, we found one. Come here, you freaking rascal. Chop bars on them. Bam! Let's hit them with a... Oh, no. Hold on. No, 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 no. I don't know what I just did. Okay. Alright, we're here, everybody. We're freaking here. Look at this. Thuggish sellsword. Let's hit him with a freaking fireball. Freaking get it going, everybody. Freaking get it going. Look at these freaking rascals. Trying to slam me? I already sidestepped, my friend. I already sidestepped. We'll see you with a bunch of this, a bunch of that. I'm gonna put you to sleep, actually. You're too big and burly. You're too big and burly. I want to put you to sleep. Let's cast a little bit of some fire on you. I think I'm getting buffed. I think cycling's giving me some backup on this one. We're freaking here. Taking on the thuggish sellsword, everybody. The young thug. Well, I'm a young buck learning the routes of being a guardian of light, everybody. I'm a little noob. On my journey. In a VR MMO. Here we are, everybody. Pursue Arcantaya. We did it. We got rid of that thug. Let's see what's going on with them.
Rukontai says, please don't hurt me. I didn't do nothing wrong.
I won't hurt you. I won't hurt you. I swear.
But that's it. I ain't the one sending the jackals into a frenzy. I swear.
Oh, she didn't do it, everybody. She didn't do it.
Rukontai says, eh? The Yellow Jackets sent you, and not no pirates? Why the hells didn't you say so earlier?
Oh, they're not the pirates,
Rukontai says,
everybody.
well, you've caught me. I'm behind the co-earls in Alaport. Those good-for-nothing pirates have me breed jackals for 'em too. With the right training, they make for nasty watchdogs and the like. But the pirates wanted more, and that's why they asked me for the co-earls. That they did. Rukontai says I smuggled them in, but the pirates took them before I could finish the job. Suppose they didn't want to wait for the breeding, but the buggers let them escape. Now they have jackals.
Yeah,
on
they
the
let them
loose trying to
escape,
get rid of the
everybody.
co-earls and clean their mess. Rukontai says I'm a victim as well. You know. Aye, they paid good coin for the animals, but now they got folk chasing after me. Want him to cover their tracks, I'm sure. You hurry and tell those yellow jackets I ain't to blame. You hear?
Okay. You didn't do it. Gotcha. Let's go talk to them and let them know what's going on. Yeah, we're here, everybody. There's the crystal, and look, there's our turn-in for the next quest. We gotta go over here. It's scribbled it, everybody. I said scribbled last time. Let's go talk to them and see what's going on. Turn in his quest here. Hello.
Scribbled says, you're back. What can you
Yeah,
tell
we're
me
back.
about Arcantai's dealings?
Yeah, here you go.
Scribbled says she
There's all the
claims
info.
to be a victim as well. Humph.
Yep.
It was her greed that brought the co-earls to Vilebrand, and she is sorely
Oh, it
mistaken
was,
to think
wasn't
the
it?
Yellow Jackets will turn a blind eye. Mark my words, she will be held accountable.
Oh, she's in trouble. She's in
Scribbled
trouble,
says,
everybody.
At any rate, we now know why the co-earls and jackals are trying to tear each other to shreds.
Oh, they're
Scribbled
tearing each
says
other
the
to
pirates
shreds.
have been quite careful not to leave any clues, but we've managed to capture Arcantai's assailants. They're being
Oh, the
questioned as
assailants,
we speak,
everybody.
and it won't be long before we track down the pirates. Don't worry, friend. The Yellow Jackets will see them brought to justice.
Oh, they're gonna be sought
Scribbled
justice,
says
everybody.
in the meantime, there is still the matter of Arcantai and the beasts running amok in the fields. Scribbled says I shudder to think what may happen should the jackals and co-earls continue fighting for much longer. Scribbled says I have a plan, but your assistance is essential to its success. Let me know when you are ready to begin.
Okay, I can help. Quest complete! Yeah, we helped out with Scribbled and Arcantai, everybody. And it seems like we got something else to do here. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, there's actually two quests here. Man's best friend and Curiosity killed the co-Earl. said that completely wrong. Here we are.
Scribbled says Archontai has admitted to breeding jackals for pirates, but I fear she may be concealing more to be smuggled elsewhere. Scribbled says I bid you speak with her once more to prove my suspicions true. If she wishes to play the role of victim, perhaps this time she will be more
Double
forthcoming
quest
with
accepted.
information.
Let's listen and see what
Tell
he
her
has
that
to
although
say,
we
everybody.
cannot grant her impunity, her cooperation will ensure a lighter sentencing. Scribbled says now then, we need to do something about the co-earls running wild in Vilebrand. Scribbled says jackals have greatly reduced their numbers, but the presence of co-earls will upset the balance of predation in Alaport. Given time, they will establish a breeding population, and perhaps even prey upon more than just animals. Scribbled says a large number of merchants, sailors, and travelers pass through Alaport daily, meaning a great many people will be at risk unless we stop the co-earls here and now. Scribbled says, as much as it
SBOGG,
pains
you were
me to
telling
say
my
this,
friend
it
about
must
me.
be done
Thank you
away
so
with.
much.
I like
You
this
were
no
letting
more
them know
than
about the
you,
Final
but the
Fantasy
Yellow
VR.
Jackets must put the safety of the people above all else. Scribbled says reports indicate that co-earls were last sighted somewhere in Skull Valley. When you are ready, pray seek them out and do what needs to be done.
Alright, everybody, we gotta seek them out and do what needs to be done. Seems like we have to get rid of some frickin' rascals. Look, there's Archontai. They're over here. Let's see what they got going on. I heard they're gonna be coming after you. You got in trouble. You got in trouble.
Kontai says the Yellow Jackets want to know if I'm hiding more jackals. Fine, I'll come clean if it means preserving me liberty.
Yeah,
Kontai
come clean,
says
come
all the
clean,
jackals are
please,
long gone,
because
but there's a wolf pup I
they're
was
looking to
taken
throw
after
you
not too
in
far from
jail
here.
or something.
Jackals are easy to come by in Alaport, but wolves. You
Uh,
can be sure folk will pay
okay.
good money for him. Kontai says with the Yellow Jackets breathing down the neck of lake. Though I haven't
That's
had time to
freaking
check
Yellow
them.
Jackets.
The poor thing's probably
Upholding
too weak
justice
from
and the
combating
law,
him.
everybody.
Kontai says I'll tell you where I hid him, but if you want to take him, best move now. What with the co-earls running wild, killing the pirates, jackals and all, it won't be long before they start snooping about for more animals to train. Rukontai says I have to warn you, though, he may be a pup, but he'll likely make a meal of anyone what gets close to him. Try winning over his stomach with this here succulent bone. If that ain't enough, try rubbing his belly to soothe him. You can bet he'll be following you everywhere. Rukontai says I left the critter in Quarterstone. Hurry before the pirates find him.
What was going on there? It was like a bunch of NPCs fighting. Did y'all see that? There was like something going on in the distance over here. Huh. That was interesting. He got back into the game and was saying the game would be so cool in VR. It's finally here, right? And it's doable. It's honestly, this is a really decent setup. Like, the way they have it transitioned over, this is the best that we're gonna have for a bit, everybody. Like, there's been a couple games that like try to do VR ports and this, that, and the third. I really feel like Final Fantasy, with its optimized controller setup, makes this like really doable. I'm still trying to learn and get used to it because I used to play this game on keyboard and mouse. So, honestly, I always wondered how controller players played this game. And now that I know how they play this game, yo, y'all cracked, yo. Y'all cracked hitting all these buttons on left trigger, right trigger, and then hotbar swapping and stuff. I was watching some videos, like, they'd be going in, yeah. Some of them will have, like, a bonus hotbar. Like, I don't know how the heck they set that up. They'll have, like, a main one and then just, like, a bonus one. But I'll figure it out, everybody. I mean, I only got one to worry about, and I'm not gonna lie, yo, I'm struggling with hitting these, and I've been getting better at hitting my D-pad ones. Hitting these four is easy. I can hit these four real easy. I can definitely do that. I'm getting used to that. I'm a noob, everybody. I'm level 22, everybody. Final Fantasy VR. We're still learning. We're all learning through this together, everybody. It's a little bit of an adventure. I wanted to share it, y'all, and you know, I seen it's been doing really well, so I've been like kind of, you know, taking it a little more serious. We're gonna do it once a week, and I've been doing weekly uploads, and I'll try to do a little bit more. I uploaded the guide last week. Definitely check out the guide. We have a guide on how to set it up now. And, yeah, I've been really kind of focused on it, while at the same time, I don't want to, like, overdo it. So, we're at a decent little point right now. We're playing once a week. I might squeeze it to twice a week in the future. Just I like to make a video after every session and put it on YouTube, and people have been really enjoying it, so it's been fun to make, everybody. It's actually made making YouTube videos fun again, because I would just upload YouTube videos in the past, and it wasn't really the same as what I'm doing now. I feel like I'm sharing like a real experience. And speaking of which, everybody, here we are. We got a baby coat Urel. And it looks like they're knocked down or something. What happened here? Oh, there's a little baby kitty! Oh, we gotta save it! Save the cat! Oh, freaking cast everything on these freaking rascals! No! Get away from them! Get away from them! Get away! I'm gonna hit them with these and some of this. Scurry dogs. I'm gonna hit y'all with some fire, yo. I'm gonna hit y'all with some fire AoEs. Fire AoEs. Fire AoEs, everybody. Hit them with this, hit them with that. Hey, get the one. Come over here. I'm gonna hit this dude with like everything. Oh, look, they're like circling around me. Come here. Oh, cycling's got the aggro, everybody. My friend cycling. Luring everybody. Drawing that aggro. Alright, we saved the kitty! We saved the kitty! Come here! Oh, we had to save the little kitty. Hi!
Baby Co-Earl says mew, mew.
Mew Mew! Oh! It's so cute! Come here! Yeah!
The baby
Mew
Coral
Mew.
looks at you affectionately.
Oh! It's a kitty! Mew Mew Mew! Oh, we have the cat, everybody. We have the cat. We rescued the baby cat. Let's go this way, everybody. Let's go this way. We saved the kitty. Mew Mew Mew. Do I have anything else I need to do over here? We got another quest over there. I could probably turn these in right here, though, real quick. I feel like it'd be faster, right? We got something over here. Scribble!
Scribbled says
Scribblet!
welcome back, adventurer. How did you fare against the Co-Earls in Skull Valley?
Oh, here, take the kitty. Think it make him safe. Oh, it's a
Scribbled says, I
cutscene.
see. So this baby Co-Earl is all that remains. It
Koi
is
oi!
truly a shame it came to this.
Yeah, the poor
Scribbled says
kitty.
most of the jackals died fighting against Co-Earls, but it would seem you slew the pirates last litter while saving this one. Let us at least take
Oh, we
solace in
saved
knowing
it.
the bloodshed has ended.
It's over.
Scribbled says there is a bit of good news to be had, however. I received word not long ago that a group of pirates related to our investigation was taken into custody. Scribbled says to instigate such carnage without scruple. The true animals in this case have been placed behind bars. With any luck, their
It's a
leader
kitty,
and remaining
yo.
members will join them
Oh,
shortly.
look at this little
Scribbled says, but what to
baby.
do with this baby
Look at
Co-Earl?
this little
He seems
baby.
quite fond of you, almost as if you
Oh,
were his
can I
mother.
give you little kisses with the camera? Give it little kisses, everybody, and little hugs.
Scribbled says the Yellow Jackets are not fit to care for a Co-Earl, especially when full grown. But we cannot simply release him back into the wilds. I suppose there is only one option. Scribbled says, friend, I leave this baby Co-Earl in your capable hands. I'm sure you will do what's best.
They're
for
leaving
him.
the kitty with us. We'll know what to do. Quest complete. We now have a kitty cat. A Co-Earl, everybody. Oh. Hold on, how do I summon my little kitty? Can't I summon them? How do I summon the cat, everybody? Stop everything. Pretty sure... What? Not used to my buttons, everybody, still. It will still be several summers before his trademark whiskers grow out. Use the item to acquire Coral Kitten Minion. We can now summon the kitty! Did I summon it? No, I don't think I summoned it yet. How the heck do I summon the cat, everybody? Hi, Co-Earls are extremely proud and defiant creatures, everybody, even when young. There's our little Co-Earl, everybody. It's a charismatic young little one. Summon kitty! Oh, I put him away on accident, everybody. Hold on. Alright, everybody, we've got a coral kitten here. Very proud and defiant, cute creatures. Let's summon ours for the first time. Oh, there's 2 of them! Hello, kitties! Look at them. Hi! Hi! Oh! That's our cat! Oh! Cute! It's so much cuter! It's actually there! Look, there's my shadow! Over the kitty! Hello, kitty! Oh, it's playing with the other cat! Here, go play with the other cat! Yeah! 2 kitties! Oh, we got kitties, everybody. We got kitties. Final Fantasy 14 VR, where you can summon your virtual pet and have them play tag with another one. Is there a way I can crouch, everybody? How do I have an idea. Let's emote or something. Can't I sit? You can sit in this game, right? Emotes? Right, yeah. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Let me find, It's gotta be like a sit on the ground one, right? There's Neil. I could've sworn there was like a sit. Where's sit, everybody? I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Sit on ground. Oh, we're sitting on the ground now. Come here. Oh! If I turn, it makes me get up. Alright, hold on, everybody. We're learning. Sit on the ground. Oh, we got our kitties! Oh, and I turned again. Hold on. Oh, I have my kitty cat! Oh, whoa! Oh, we're petting our kitty cat in VR, everybody. Oh, and there's another one. Oh! We can have pet kitties, everybody. Oh, it's licking itself. You can pet your kitty cat in VR, everybody. Absolutely incredible. Final Fantasy 14 VR. One of the greatest games ever created, everybody. Oh, literally insane. I hope we're all having a good night with this one. That was cool. See what I talk about? I like doing these little side quests. I like starting out doing some chill stuff because there's just so much to like rediscover. Like, I have a couple people like, oh, I really want to see main story and this, that. Yeah, we're gonna do the main story. It's just, I really do feel like, you know, there's lots of content in this game that kind of gets a buff in VR, everybody. It gets a little buff. It becomes a little bit more dynamic. It becomes a little bit more special, you know? Like, that was really cool. This looks like World of Warcraft. I changed the game title, right? Oh, we changed it. How you doing, Kenny? Do exclamation point FF14 VR or do exclamation point guide if you want to see a guide on how to do Final Fantasy 14 VR. WoW has one too, but it's only on private servers. On the Final Fantasy 14 one, you can play on main servers and like play with your friends. Like, this is one of my friends that's on Xbox here in virtual reality. I'm playing with a friend from Xbox in VR on PC. Yeah. Hello. Hello from PC VR world. They're on Xbox, everybody. Like, what else can I say? Final Fantasy 14 has cross-platform, and this and that going for it. Then you can get VR in the mix? It's kind of nuts, honestly, everybody. It's pushing the boundaries. It reminds me, right now, me playing Final Fantasy 14 VR with my friends cycling here on Xbox reminds me of the old days when Fortnite was on its rise, when Fortnite crossplay was originally a bug. Remember? They could accidentally join from PC to PlayStation. It was only between those two consoles, and then it got popular, that it became official. This is a very similar vibe where I'm playing from virtual reality, which is being played through PC with, you know, a console player or even a normal PC player. Like, it's just, we're breaking the boundaries and kind of opening up new avenues, everybody. And it's crazy. It originally was a bug, cycling. Not a lot of people know that. It was originally a bug. The cross-platform feature on Fortnite was unintended. It was a bug through the Epic Games client that allowed PS4 players who attached their Epic Games to their PS4 to be able to join a PC player's lobby. I forget the exact stipulation behind it, but that was basically it. And then it got popular because of that, and then it became official, and they expanded it to Xbox and Switch, and etc. That's what happened with Fortnite. That was the early days. That was before Ninja Drake. For anybody curious about that timeline, that was before Ninja Drake. I have another quest to turn in, everybody. I got so sidetracked with the kitty cat. Let's head over here, everybody. We have a quest. If I had to guess, it's at the end of this court over here. We gotta go this way, everybody. Down over here. You gonna try to find me? I'm in Hyperion and Airport right now. I'm gonna talk to this quest and then use the restroom, everybody, just so you know. And then we're gonna get into the next part of the quest. And then after those, we'll probably, we'll do main story. We're gonna do the dungeon. Y'all wanna do the dungeon in a bit? You can do the dungeon with us. It's a level 20 dungeon, Aspio. Anybody can come through for the little dungeons that we're doing.
Also, it says ahoy there. Keep your voice down. Nobody's business but ours. In it, you got what I asked for. Alpha-Ed says them's the ones.
Yeah, we got what you asked for, Alpha-Ed. Here you go.
Know your way around a battle.
Yeah.
Eh? Well, that's just fine. Thank you.
Oh, this gives me +1 intelligence and stuff.
Lot, you know.
Let's get this one,
Some
everybody.
of the crew might look at me odd-like for carrying
Quest
bad parts.
accepted! I mean, complete, everybody.
It's on
There we
Monday.
are.
Overboard the next.
And we got one more here, too.
No superstition about that. The Dusker's been my luck since I was a boy. Survived more in 2 weeks once on 3 bats I caught, trapped at the top of an abandoned watchtower. Even ate a wing off from the floor I made up my mind to climb down the wall. Alpha-Ed says this journey will be sailing past the Isles of Umbra, and I can feel the sea honing those reefs. The lights at Pharos Sirius burned dim since the calamity, and I've always found it a mite too much like the old watchtower for comfort. Alpha-Ed says I ain't been that affrighted boy for a long time, ill-used, starved, and more than half mad, inching down that sandstone wall on handholds no bigger than a fingertip. But I'll have me 5 bat wings on every journey, just the same as that boy had. Alpha-Ed says ahoy, FF14. It clean slipped my mind the last time, but I've another thing to ask of ye. My bearings are lively on the water, but on land, well, I'm what you landlubbers call at sea. Got a letter that needs delivery to the Alpha-Ed says I went ashore on some rock on the voyage in, and a faded petticoat comes up to me, says she got a daughter in Camp Skull Valley that she hadn't seen in years. Had tears in her eyes, pretty eyes too, for a woman past her child in years. She must have been a real beauty in her day. Alpha-Ed says always had a soft spot for tawny eyes, mayhap because the sea is a green-eyed virago and the skies, her sisters, have eyes blue and red, gray and black. Well, this daughter of hers goes by Wilkes. You'll take the letter to her.
Alright, everybody, we gotta take a letter over somebody and do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick, everybody, really quick. Oh, is that you? Hello. Literally give me a minute, because I have to go right this second, and then we can interact. Because I was holding it, everybody. I gotta be honest. Oh. Hey, 2 minutes. Aspio! 1 second, everybody. Put my headset back on. I'm putting my headset back on. Putting it back on. Here you are, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I just had to go, yo. Sometimes you gotta go, everybody. Let me change my screen back over. Bam. The mouse is off the screen. We're all good to go. How's it going, Aspio? How's it going, Aspio? Yu-Gi-Oh! Here we are, everybody. Aspio, hello! Hello. Yeah, you can't see me wave, but you can see me wave from the stream, am I right? Oh. Ah, thank you. Love. Love and happiness, everybody. Oh, look, we got another person here. Hello. How do I, jump? We're jumping, everybody. We're jumping. Are you in chat too, Princess Buttercream? How do I emote, everybody? Emote. Left bumper. And then... wave. Yeah. There we are. We waved, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all doing good? Isn't this fun? Do you want to do a dungeon? We can do the dungeon. I can pause the side quest for a little bit and we can do the dungeon, everybody. Oh, there they go. Goodbye. They're on their adventure, everybody. Isn't that cool? Look at that. We're in an MMO, everybody. You can party up with friends. Or y'all can watch me do some side quests for a bit. So that's pretty much it. I think the next main quest here, everybody, is this. Yep. It's probably Pirates, level 15. We have to go to Satasha, everybody. Yeah, let me know what's up, everybody. Let me know. In the meantime, let's just head this way, everybody. We're heading this way. Yeah. On another adventure. Where are we going, everybody? We got a green over here. Got a turn in. Still don't got a mount yet, everybody. Still don't got a mount. I'd be walking everywhere. But I like walking. Looks like there's something to turn in over here. We got a storm sergeant here. Wilt Smiths. Let's see what they have for me.
Adventurer. They said you were looking for me. Wilt Wise says,
yep, we were looking for you. Here you go. Oh, they're a little upset about it. Let's see if we can get some better gear here. Oh, some better intelligence, defense and stuff. Let's get that. Quest complete! And we got some new gear here.
Well, fly on what you think. I wanted something better than chilling salty fields and spilling snow fry out the nets, and occasionally...
Let's see what the gear is, everybody.
She'll receive no reply from me.
Oh, I think it was boots, actually.
And good day to you. Wilt Wise says weapons and armor, in order. Saltpeter, in order. Basic provisions, all in order.
Here we go, hard leather
Poisons.
boots. They got +2, +3.
Wilt Wise says adventurer, thief, was it? Mayhap we can let bygones be bygones. You are skilled in wrangling beasts, I hear. And
yeah, we're on Oculus. I'm using a Quest 2. How you doing? ADJ Windu. How's it going, YouTube? I see the YouTube chat's popping. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Yeah, I've been uploading the videos weekly, everybody. Make sure y'all check out the series. We got a Let's Play series where I kind of compile the whole session into a nice, you know, kind of action-y, really fun compilation. It's been going really well. People have been really enjoying it. Make sure you check out the most recent episode. Trying to get that one in the mix. Oh, we got this freaking rascal right here, a freaking pelican. We're just freaking fighting them, everybody. We're freaking fighting them. Let's pop all these, pop that, pop this, pop our freaking sleep. Go to sleep! And freaking get it going. Am I out of mana, everybody? What's going on here? Am I lagging? You'll see this. Oh, sure. I think I went to sleep. Oh! How did I go to sleep there? Did it like reflect me? And what was that? What was that? How did I go to sleep, everybody? They put me to sleep. I was confused. I was like, am I lagging? No, I was sleeping on the job, everybody. All right, we got another freaking pelican right here. Let's hit it up, everybody. Hit some freaking fire. Hit with some of this, some of that, some of this, and freaking get it going, everybody. Get it going. Oh, it's gonna hit me. Oh, it almost hit me. Get that freaking rascal. And get it. Goodbye. That's 2 down, and we got 1 more right here. Let's get this freaking rascal. Hit it with some more fireballs. And we're casting, and we're going, everybody. We're basting. Pop this, pop that. I just like popping all of it, everybody. Oh, I hit the wrong one. That's alright. Still getting used to this. Oh, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. I'm up. Bye-bye. Here we go. Collect poison from the Rothlet pelicans, everybody. We got those freaking pelicans. Now let's go turn in over here and make our person, who was a little upset before, a little more happy. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a dungeon in a little bit, everybody. We're gonna do a dungeon. Y'all trying to do dungeon?
Says, I welcome your return, adventurer. Have you what I asked for? Wiltwise says, I see you were not stinting in filling the vials. The last adventurer returned with each barely half full and had the cheek to demand full payment. I have a low opinion of adventuresses, but Wiltwise
Alright! Quest complete and accepted on that one. Let's see what we gotta do here.
All our guns are trained on the fishbacks. Wiltwise says such a wee thing, this vial, but this too is a gun. So susceptible was a Sahajin to pelican poison that even the rawest recruit may, with a poison-tipped arrow, find herself a fisher of beastmen. Wiltwise says there was a settlement here once, near Hearthstone. Then the primal Leviathan rose, and the Sahajin invaded. The work of generations was undone in a season, and whole families perished. Wiltwise says I never knew the Hearthstone settlement, but I believe it to be a home worth fighting for. And so we fight, with steel, fire, and even poison to reclaim that which is ours. Wiltwise says Camp Skull Valley was built to hold against attacks from the sea. To the north and south lie narrow channels, with a tide gate each to hold the Sahajin at bay. Wiltwise says will you deliver a bottle of Roland wine to the captains of North and South Tide Gate? Call it a small privilege of the quartermaster. Wiltwise says please take the first bottle to Captain Starry of South Tide Gate.
Alright. We did all that. I kind of went to town for no reason, I just realized, everybody. It looks like I had to go more that way. There's also something that's like way over to the right that I kind of just want to get because it's just like all the way over there by the OCD. So we're gonna go check out what that is over there. Gotta go through this little alleyway here, this little valley, everybody. Let's head this way. Yeah, do dungeon with my crew. Yeah, honestly, I that's like the main thing, everybody. For everybody that's coming by, I don't mind, like, you know, saying hi in the towns and hanging out and stuff. When we're doing, like, the side quests, I like to try to kind of, like, you know, cycling can come with me, but outside of that, I'd like to try to fly it solo so we can do the videos, everybody, and just kind of get the experience in. When we do, like, main story, like, dungeons, and anything that requires, like, reading and partying up, yeah, definitely encourage anybody in chat that wants to come play to let me know. So when we do that dungeon in a little bit, like Aspio, I just saw you, or anybody else in chat, if you want to come through and play the dungeon with me, let me know. And we can do the dungeon, everybody. I gotta go north here. There's something north up in these hills over here. We're in the flock, everybody. We're in the flock. You see a fat dodo bird right there. Some sewer moles and a bunch of stuff here. Not exactly sure what I have to get, but we have to go somewhere over here. We're in like a little circle. Is it these things right here? Might be these guys, everybody. Let's check these buccaneers. Alright, everybody, 51 XP. We got another dude right here. Alakazam was in the way, and now I think cycling right-click followed me. Is that what's happening here? Ah, you did. Well, now I know what's going on there. You returned to your home server. I appreciate you coming by to visit. Thank you for coming to hang out. Man, we got to see each other. Definitely feel free to send me a friend request too, everybody. I can't send friend requests because I'm on the trial. But y'all can send me it and I can accept. It's a fun little thing. Alright, I don't know if this is the quest that I'm supposed to be doing, everybody. I want to look at my journal really quick. So I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I'm just attacking these dudes for no reason. Wrong one. Can't I, Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Oh, whatever. Mian's best friend. Alright, that's what we gotta do. Journal. How do I uncheck this, everybody? This button's unchecked. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. What button did I hit? Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it either. That's not it. This is the I don't know the controls nonsense here, but prioritize on duty list. Y button. That's, that. There we go. I should really look at the regular UI, everybody. I'm being dumb sometimes. I'm just hitting random buttons, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that's getting cut off. What do y'all think? No, it wasn't. Oh, okay. There we go, it looks better now. Freaking little rascal buccaneer. Alright, so there's something over here I need to do, everybody. I'm fighting these buccaneers for no reason. Let's go find out what we need to do. I'm getting bad. You went AFK? It's fine. Okay, we found what we needed to do, everybody. We're up in the flock over here. Oh, there's a little starved pup. We have to help them, everybody. A little starved pup. Come here. Grrr. Oh, let's get them a bone, everybody. I don't know if that's gonna really help their stomach. But at least they'll chew on it.
Yip, yip.
Yip, yip! Oh, it's a little puppy. We had a kitty before, and here's a puppy. Okay, yip, yip. What else do we need to do? Grr, we had to do something else for it. What did it say I need to do? What am I supposed to do with the puppy now? Let's find out. Oh, we have to soothe it, everybody. We have to soothe the puppy. Okay. No, we're soothing the puppy. There you go.
Starved pup says.
Sniff, sniff! Oh! We saved the starving puppy, everybody. We saved it. And now we have to head over here and figure out a new home for it. Let's go this way, everybody. Hey, we're here. Hope everybody's having a good night. Yeah, this is every Saturday, everybody. I'm trying to make this a new thing, you know. I haven't been streaming as consistently as I used to be, but one thing I really like doing is this right now. This is like my favorite thing I like doing. I look forward to doing it all week. I honestly would be doing it every day if circumstances were a little different, but, you know, we've been doing a lot of stuff with the YouTube and the social media, so I'm gonna keep it like this so we can do it at a nice pace, because it takes me like, you know, 1 to 3 days to get all that stuff figured out, just from one 4-hour session, everybody. It's kind of crazy, but, you know, I'm doing what I can, and
says I
it's
heard
working.
from Archontai you went looking for the starved pup in Quarterstone. Did you have any luck?
Alright, Scribblets here, asking us if we had any luck with the puppy, and here you go, there's the puppy. We got our cutscene, everybody.
Scribbled says so this is the pup Archontai has been hiding. Well done.
Oh, Archontai was hiding this puppy?
Scribbled says she was here not long ago, as a matter of fact. It seems she is willing to cooperate with the authorities and help set things right. Scribbled says but that's not all,
Oh.
friend. Scribbled
Look
says
at the
while you were
puppy up
searching for
close,
this pup,
everybody.
a group of
Hello,
pirates related to
puppy.
the investigation
Oh,
was taken into
oh,
custody.
come here. Give it a
Scribbled
little
says
kiss
we
on our
couldn't
cheek.
have
There
done
we
it without
go.
your help.
Good puppy.
The ringleader has
It's a
yet to
good
be found,
puppy,
but
everybody.
perhaps now Alaport
Look
can
at this
enjoy a
little
moment of
puppy.
respite.
We can get
Scribbled says
all
all that remains is what
nice
to
and
do with
close
this
to it.
pup.
Look at his little
He
ears
seems to have
wiggle.
taken a liking to you. Perhaps
Oh,
it would
he
be
likes
best
us,
if you looked
everybody.
after
I
him.
like the puppy, and I'm not a big puppy person,
Scribbled
but
says there's
it's
simply
cute,
no
everybody.
room for him at headquarters, and letting him wander about on his own is out of the question. I realize how sudden this is, but please give him a good home.
Oh, we need to give him a good home, everybody. Quest complete. We saved the starving puppy, and we now can summon him for the very first time. Let's up, but first we have to open our inventory here and get him up. Here we go. Wolf Pup idolizes one Gaius von Baelser for obvious reasons. Okay. Activate! Alright, we've activated our puppy, everybody. Let's summon him for the first time here. We got a minion guide. We pull up the puppy and summon. And we now have a puppy! Hello! Oh, Wolf Pup, and there's another one. There's Cycling's Wolf Pup. We got 2 little puppies right here. Oh, he's on his belly, everybody. He's on his belly. Oh, I need to get up close and personal with our pup, everybody. Let's do this. And let's sit on the ground, everybody. Let's sit on the ground. And oh, there's our puppy, everybody. I gotta get a little closer. I'm gonna get a little closer to him. And that should be good. Let's go there. Sit on ground. Oh, puppy, come back! Oh, you gotta go that way, everybody. Come here, puppy. Come here, puppy. Oh, they're moving a whole bunch. Oh, they got 2 puppies right here. Maybe I can get this in. Sit. Boom. And there we go, everybody. Got puppies in VR. Hello, puppy. Good puppy. Good puppy. And we even got Cycling puppy. Good puppies. There are puppies, everybody. You ever want to have a virtual pet? Well, you can really have one now, everybody. You can literally have one right next to you that you can virtually pet. And there's my shadow on our puppy. Like, follow, subscribe if you enjoy shadow puppets. We're back, baby. And we're memeing and dreaming while streaming. La 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 la. Alright. The freaking shadow puppets return on that one, everybody. Here we are, Final Fantasy 14 VR. Just another glimpse of the future, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This game is so good. This game is actually so good. Where we going, everybody? We gotta do a dungeon soon. Let me know if anybody else wants to come play with me for the dungeon, everybody. Otherwise, I'll do it with Cycling. We should be able to get it done. We got another side quest or 2 over here we can go do. And yeah, after those, I'll probably start up the dungeon, everybody. After these 2 side quests here, we're gonna start up the dungeon. If anybody wants to play, let me know. Otherwise, me and Cycling got it going. We're gonna get it going. We're going this way right now. Let's get this side quest done, and then do some main story quests, everybody. So stay around for that. Let's see what we got going on. Our fate has been sealed. Except, I'm sealing the deal on his fate. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm not fighting them right now. I'm not fighting them right now. I'll fight them later, everybody. I'll fight them later. One second here. Did I drop it on the floor? Like, question mark? Oh, there it is. Sitting on stuff, everybody. Alright, let's go this way. Look at these killer mantises. Oh, it's like looking at me. Oh no, it was just pathing. You look really crazy. I gotta fight you, everybody. It's a killer mantis. We're in a freaking fight with it. Then we're just gonna make it go to freaking sleep. Go to freaking sleep. Get this freaking mantis. Get this freaking mantis. Oh, my puppy's out, everybody. I gotta put him away. He might be in danger. I'm endangering my pup. Got him. Come here, puppy. I'm gonna put you away, because... Does our puppy risk getting hurt, everybody? How do the minions work? I don't want him to die, so I'm gonna put him away. Can the minions get attacked, everybody? Am I bugging for no reason? It still probably saves frames and this and that. I would imagine. Alright, just wanted to fight friggin' killer mantis, everybody. Minions won't die? Okay, that's good to know. We're gonna need someone to help us form a party if it's just us two. Right? Because we're both on trial. I'm sure if you search at the same time as me, we'll probably end up in the same thing. Like, how many people are gonna be queuing that dungeon, really? It's a low-level dungeon.
Stalret says, "Hail, adventurer. What brings you to South Tygate?" Stalret says, "A bottle of Roland from Sergeant Wiltswiss. Now isn't that something? And isn't she something? Crispy yet full body, is my guess."
Alright, we delivered the thing to the captain. We have to head on over here, everybody.
Stalret says, "Always was popular with the fairer sex, if I say so myself. I have a brother, you heard about that. He's the captain of North Tygate. Like as peas in a pod, they say, but they never pop those peas out of the pod, if you take my meaning." Stalret says, Wiltswiss. Got a way about her, she does. Cool as spray, but there's fire there and welcome she is to show me
Minions
the
are
light and
invincible?
scorch off
It's good to
every
know.
stitch between the two of us.
Because I know in some MMOs, when summon the minion, they'll like take aggro and can die and stuff. I know in some of them, when they die, they don't come back. I forget which one where it was like that. But usually they respawn or you can revive them. Forget what game it was where you can summon a pet. If they die, they full die. Like you can't even rest them. Hello! How do I say that? Alirvoth, everybody.
Allerloaf says, "Where is Rohan?"
Allerloaf.
Barnacle, the engineers were letting us take the new cannon out for a test.
Frickin' barnacles, everybody. Got the quest accepted on that one.
Allerloaf says, "Probably over at the crypt again. Morbid, I call it. I like a good wallow now and then, but he broods on dead folk he didn't even know. You go fetch Rohan. I'd be liable to profane the Lichyard by beating him about his thick head with that big stone hourglass." Allerloaf says, "Ah, there I go again, blaspheming the keeper. Not that I much cared for that Ponzi, and that's probably another bit of abominating. Here, take these flowers. Rohan's at the Founder's crypt. Give him the pretties for the dead, that'll clear my slate with the gods."
Alright, everybody, we're at the Founder's crypt right now. And we gotta talk to Storm Sergeant here.
Rohan says, "Rest in the peace of the 12, Air Gamer."
Yeah, we're at a shrine of some
Rohan
sort.
says,
Let's get them some
"Bring
flowers.
flowers. Come,
Here you
no
go.
need to be shy, there's plenty of space. Small and
Yeah.
light.
Let's
who
pay our
seats here as
respects,
large and
everybody.
deaf."
We gotta pay our respects. At the destination here. Targeting a firefly, of course I was. Well, am I targeting? A firefly that was like standing in me. Alright, everybody. Get these freaking rascals. Get these freaking rascals. Get these freaking rascals. I'm casting AoE blizzards on them, everybody, because I have like no mana. Get these freaking rascals. Get these freaking fireflies off this freaking shrine. There's just so many of them. We gotta get rid of all of them, everybody. We gotta get rid of all of them. Come on. Yeah. Friggin' rascals! Not enough MP. Alright, let's get some blizzard in. Did we get rid of them all? I think we did, everybody. Alright, here we go. We're at the shrine. Let's pay our respects at this destination, everybody. Set the flowers down. There you go. Let's set the flowers. Place the flowers on the founder's crypt, everybody. Okay. Paid our respects. Hello, Sergeant.
Rohanth says you'd never know now there was a hamlet here, would ye? Half stone, 'twas called, built on the sweat of near 10 score brows.
Quest complete, everybody. We paid our respects.
Soldiers fought, aye, and how, with not a trained soldier among them. Rohanth says Air Gamer was one of those, a farmer by trade. He stayed behind to cover the final retreat, asking for as many arrows as could be spared. Then he took off his boots and gave them to another, saying it wasn't far where he was going. And here he lies now. Rohanth says time was, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine doing what he did. Ye don't hold fast too much in a privateer's life. No pirate captain's going down with her ship, and any captain who looks to loyalty more than gold is liable to have his throat slit. Rohanth says but now, I got to be better than that, don't I? I got to be more like Air Gamer.
Everybody, we gotta go this way. Looks like there's a quest to talk to on the right side of this castle here. It's probably that person from before. Wilt Swin. Here we go.
Wiltwise says, there you are.
Wilt
Did
Swice.
Captain Starlet receive it well?
Alright, we
The other
reported.
brother is the captain,
There you
not
go.
Lawrence North Tidegate. Wiltwise says I should have mentioned, they're brothers in blood as well as arms. You'd think them closer for it, but the bickering is well nigh constant.
We got this set up thanks to my guide. Started over from level 1. Made it to level 22. Look at that. You passed me. Honestly, I commend you. I hope you're having a really good time with that. Yo, I hope you're having a good time with that. Let me read everything you're saying. What is my frame rate? Right here? Not 120 flat at this exact spot. I'm at 108. There's a lot of stuff around. I definitely, even with my rig, I'll drop a little bit. But it's pretty playable. When I'm walking around in more dead spots, you'll get 120 flat. When you're walking around cities,
Rohanth says
definitely
an
drop.
adventurer, are you? Seems a shame for you to come all the way out here without more to show for it. How about a good
Alright,
time?
everybody, quest accepted.
Rohanth says there's a few killer mantises
We got some
about
killer
on account of the
mantises
hatching
over
you
here.
missed. The
Seems
commander
like
sent out
Sergeant
hunting
Dude wants me to
parties
get
and
him,
collected
everybody.
cannibals.
Let's get these freaking killer
There's no more
mantises.
intelligence.
Gotta become a killer. Spellcaster, everybody. Let's cast this, cast that, cast this. Get our thing and get it going, everybody. Oh, I hit the wrong one on that one. Bam. Into bam. Into bam, everybody. Okay. Come on over here. Oh, we got one of them, everybody. We got one of them. you get it to 140, but it's not as smooth as you'd like. That's just, what do I want to say? Well, I guess I can say this much. I'm always blown away by Final Fantasy VR's ability to even be able to play it, because normally with a typical VR game, they can't even run a game like this. Like, a lot of VR games you see are very low poly, low graphics, or low physics, or maybe even too much VR physics. And with the current technology and hardware available, even those games, like, they're all pretty much set so you can run on 90 frames per second. Most of them don't even aim for 120. You can get 120 on them. From what I heard with this game, a lot of people get from like 60 to 120. And if you're getting more to 120, you know, just kind of count your blessings with it. That, you know, we're not at 240 hertz, 360 hertz monitors, you know, 240 frames, 360 frames yet with this type of stuff. Like, I wonder what a 50-something card would get with this game, I'm gonna be honest. But they're probably not able to hit like 200 and stuff. Honestly. They're probably gonna be able to get like 150 plus, 160, maybe 180 or something. Who knows, honestly. I'm just kind of speculating. Like, they might only just get a little bit more than what you're getting. I don't know what graphics card you have.
The quartermaster, that mousy-looking girl. Still, she has excellent taste in wine. And must be a mind reader, for I've a supper of ocean cloud waiting that wants nothing more than a glass of Lowland vintage. Nordman says so. Sent you over with a bottle just for me. Huh? What? Sent one to that back berth in South Tidegate too. Oh, you know what he's going to think now. That she's his for the taking. That's strutting.
Yeah, I had a feeling
Nordman
you had a
says,
4090.
Well, he's got another
You said he got 140 frames? It's kind of funny.
Like that. She's a quartermaster. Doesn't he know?
It's good information to know, though.
Professional interest? That goatish fool. I won't have him bothering that lovely girl.
So you're using a regular controller right now? You're not using the Oculus? Have you tried using it with the Oculus controllers? I feel like with regular controller, you're probably getting even more frames just because it's not having to render the virtual motion. Like, this alone probably uses up some VRAM. Honestly. It's 1 frame per each eye. Yeah, the rendering sucked with the VR. Yeah, I heard that. What we're getting in the headset isn't the full max frames. I talk about frames. When I talk about frames, I just be talking about what the game is running at. Because your inputs and everything are still running at that frame rate. What you're seeing is half. Am I being bad, everybody? Oh yeah, I am. Look, I'm out of mana. Spacing out a bit too much. All I can really say is, you know, we're look. That's why I keep saying, like, this is a glimpse of the future, everybody. This is still experimental. The technology is barely there. Honestly, everybody, the technology is barely there. Like, I have a decent rig. The game runs pretty good. You know, if you have a little bit better rig, it's still running kind of good. Like, compared to other VR games. Other VR games, they might get a higher frame rate, but they're not going to have all the depth this game has. It's all going to be dumbed down just so they can make space for VRAM. That's why a lot of VR games you see right now, everybody, they all look like Xbox 360 and like PlayStation 3 games, because the graphics normally can't be on this level and have this much physics and stuff going on in order for the VRAM to work. Honestly, it's mind-boggling that this even works, if you want me to be honest. Because for a while, you know, this mod was broken for like, what, 6 months or something after Dawn Trail, because apparently they had to rewrite this entire VR mod in order to get it to run again because of performance. The old mod didn't even work. Like, people on a 4000 card would get like less than 30 frames per second. Like, they couldn't even run the game. It was just a slideshow. So to be able to play it, it really is one of those count your blessings and just wait for things to get better type of thing, you know? We have it. It's not like the most optimized it can be. If anything, it's infancy, honestly, but this is it in its infancy. I'm sure as time goes on, they'll find ways to maybe optimize the frames, and also just better technology will come out. You know, the 50 cards, we'll have 60 cards, 70 cards, you know what I mean? Like, the tech is going to keep going up, and as that stuff goes up, and then as they optimize the game, it'll find a nice feng shui. Until then, you know, we just gotta play with what we got right now, everybody. We got the game to run. You know, you're at least getting over 60 frames per second in the eyes, which is good. If you have a really good PC, it can be more than that. You run yours at max settings, no motion blur? Yeah, honestly, game velocity, that's just probably gonna just be like, maybe since you have everything at max settings, what I would recommend is maybe turning down some of the max settings. That way your frame rate goes up. Think of it like, you know, optimizing a competitive game like Fortnite or Valorant or something. They'll run like low graphics so they can get really high frames. So if you want it to feel a bit smoother, that's definitely a recommendation there, is to you put them down but the frames didn't go up. That is true. I think it's because, if I remember correctly, the VR mod has strict graphics settings. Like, I'm pretty sure if you changed your graphics settings, it's actually not changing it. If I remember correctly, I feel like as soon as you turn on the VR mod, it auto changes it to the settings that they have set up. Like, if I go in system config and go down to whatever, what is it under? Graphics settings? I'm pretty sure you can't even change any of this. If I remember correctly. I don't know if it's still like that. But I'm pretty sure it customizes it so it's like this automatically. Unless you're turning it up afterwards. Or you mess with your config to make it higher. Like right now, I'm basically getting 120 right now, everybody. It's playable still to me. It's gotta work with what we got here, everybody. Work with what we got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Like, go check your settings right now. I bet you they all changed. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. That's why I think it's the config files what you gotta actually mess with. I'm pretty sure. I haven't really messed with any of that. I just used the dev recommended. But I bet you the solution to your problem is that plus your virtual desktop settings. Like, you're probably gonna have to mess with the virtual desktop settings and like probably remember that part where it's like low, medium, high or whatever? Put it on like medium or low, and then maybe lower a couple other things. Didn't mess with config file. Yeah, I would say those are probably the two things you can do to probably optimize it. Is config file and messing with the virtual desktop settings. Like changing it, like if you have it set to high or ultra or whatever for the quality thing, maybe lower that to medium. Or maybe even low. I haven't even tested it on low because I was like, medium's good enough. Like I want it to look good for stream. So I'll tank some frames. a little bit. How you doing, Liscarm? You'd buy a good quality VR headset yesterday? If they ever did like official VR support, you'd buy one, right? Yeah, right now it's definitely experimental and community mod. I do think, you know, my objective is to put this on their radar, everybody. I want them to actually think about seriously considering VR implementation. You know, maybe even hire these dudes that are, you know, making it at Flat 2 VR. Like, they actually have a development team. So I bet you in the business world, they could connect with Square Enix. And who knows, maybe become part of their team to help make VR a thing. Because I feel like if Square did it on their own, they would have to learn all the tech from scratch. So it'd probably be optimal to get the people that know what they're doing to, like, implement it into their system and, like, have people from Square plus those people combine. This is me all theory crafting a really happy world, everybody, but yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, the vision's there, but I feel like it's gonna happen one day. They're gonna notice this, and they're gonna see, this is a gold mine, dude. If they can get this going and really running, and, like, on PlayStation VR, on PC, and everything, I don't know, freaking get Final Fantasy in the Quest store. I'm joking, but see what I'm saying? Expanding that audience, bringing in all these Isekai VR MMO lovers. I don't know, dude. And then just do a collab with Sword Art Online and Solo Leveling. Bam. Everybody, they'll all come flocking in, yo. They'll all come flocking in. Everybody be like, Final Fantasy VR, I gotta play like right now. I gotta play right now. Oh, yeah. You mess with them. Being able to pull up a browser while in game to look up stuff. Yeah, you be pulling. I can't show you on stream. It doesn't capture it. But yeah, everybody, if you're in VR, you could pull up like your. I think you can see this, right? No, you can't see this, but you could potentially see this. You'll see this. So pretend this is like my computer screen, everybody. Like, imagine I was in my computer. You can pull up, like, you know, tabs and stuff while you're playing in the VR headset and say, open up a guide or open up a Twitch stream even. And you could have that playing. Like, you could potentially move this, put this, like, in the corner and be, like, playing while having something playing in the corner. It's actually pretty cool, everybody. It's pretty cool. I would show you, but I can't. But that's basically the rough example there. Yeah, I was doing that when I first was testing this out, ironically, Game Velocity, before I got into this, streaming thing, before I got into this. Oh, you have me up while you're playing? That's awesome, yeah. Yeah, Saturday nights, I'm gonna be here every Saturday night, everybody. That's like my goal going forward, like maybe I'll pop on in the middle of the week here and there. Just, I don't know, I like to make the video and post all the stuff afterwards. It takes me like a day or 2 to 3 days to get that all done. So I'm like chilling on the other days. And then I'll play some other games like some MMO, anime, or shooters or whatever. Some other games on some other days. In between. That's like kind of like been my vibe lately, everybody. I would like to do this. I'm gonna be honest, I would love to do this every single day. But I physically can't for multiple reasons. But you know, maybe as time goes on and things kind of shift a bit, I can work in doing 2, 3, maybe even 4 sessions a week. I would love to be doing something like that, because I used to stream 5 days a week. I cut it down to 4, and now I'm basically streaming 1 staple day a week, this Saturday, and then I sometimes get on Tuesdays, I sometimes get on Thursdays, and honestly, I haven't been getting on Fridays and Sundays. Friday, I'll rest up so I can do the Saturday session. And then Sunday, I'm editing the whole time. I'm editing the previous session. So, like, that's kind of been my schedule right now. That's been my schedule. It works for me right now until I can get into a different flow. It's what I gotta do, everybody. Otherwise, I'll be missing out on sharing content with y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, do it one step at a time. We make every session a very nice time, everybody. We're about to do a dungeon. Does anybody want to do a dungeon with us? We're at the Satasha over here in Aleport. We're about to do like a level 16 dungeon. If anybody wants to come play with us and do the dungeon, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, this has definitely been the craziest VR experience I've ever had too. Velocity. Like, I've played a bunch of VR games, you know, and I messed with VR chat. VR chat's really cool. It definitely has some, you know, some really cool things, some innovative things going on over there. I just feel like gameplay-wise, there isn't a whole lot to do. And, for a VTuber, I don't know, everybody, go to the category and y'all see what's popular over there. You'll see what's popular. That ain't my vibe, yo. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm sorry. They be walking around with practically nothing on while going like this. I'm joking, but you know what I mean? You know, go check out your favorite VTuber over there on that note, everybody. Like, I'm over here slaying goblins and slinging spells. We're kind of vibing. I'm a little older, I'm a little wiser type of vibe on that, everybody. But I'm completely off topic, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, and I played a couple other VR mods and stuff, but it's more so like old games. Like, we played Halo in VR recently, Halo 1. And then, you know, that's like an old Xbox game. That was cool. And then I played some Contractors, had some mods. You can play like Call of Duty maps and this, that, and the third. But like I said, it's all like kind of like, you know, Xbox 360, like PlayStation style graphics with a lot of these games. Like, this is the first VR game where you can play like a current gen game in VR and it run, you know, relatively smooth. You know, there's like Unreal Engine mods and this and that. I heard they got Oblivion, that new Oblivion. Apparently you can play in VR, but you can't do it like this with the hands and the, you know, the fancy menus and stuff. Like, it's gonna be a little bit more straightforward, just kind of like a port type of thing. That's what a lot of VR mods are. They're essentially ports. And even with this game, like, it actually, it's a port, but has add-ons, VR add-ons, you know what I mean? Like, the motion control with, like, the hands. You can get hand tracking, too, everybody. One day, I'll get, like, you know, I keep thinking maybe when that Valve Deckard comes out, maybe I'll try to find a way to get one of those. Because it's a little too late to get the Valve Index, so I can get the hand tracking and stuff, everybody, because that would be nuts. Because I could be moving all my fingers right now, and you can even get body tracking too and stuff, which I haven't even tested. And we'll test it out at a later date, because I'm gonna be honest, everybody. When I'm playing, I'm sitting and playing. I have my chair right here, nice little like computer gaming chair. And I just be sitting back, relaxing, and just enjoying the vibe, everybody. That's another really cool thing about this game compared to most VR games, is a lot of VR games require you to get very physical, like physically doing a lot of the actions, which for a normal gamer, let's be real, everybody, most normal gamers are not very physical. A lot of us just want to sit back, play our game, relax, have a good time, you know, keyboard and mouse, you know, have a good time. We're just sitting and relaxing. And in VR Final Fantasy, instead of the traditional VR experience where it's aimed at this like physical level of immersion, it's like the physical immersion is optional in this game, and you can play the game like a traditional console, you know, player. And it's a little bit better for the, like that couch, you know, that seat gaming, more casual, which I think is better for a game like this. This game is more casual, you know, adventure, fantasy type of vibe. So it just fits the whole vibe, which is why, I don't know, this game is very special to me compared to other VR games. Like, I love the physical immersion in some of those other games. You know, I like playing like the VR shooters and like aiming and stuff, but I don't know, something about this, it's just really chill. It's just really chill. I feel you, Game Velocity. A lot of the games on VR cost money too, and some of them aren't really worth it, if you want me to be honest. But there are some that are. Yeah, I mostly have free games. The only game that I have that costed money was like Contractors. Like laying down watching YouTube at night on your headset. That's cool. anybody want to do this dungeon with us? Let me know, everybody. We got a dungeon right here. I want to try to start it soon. I might need somebody to... Honestly, it would be really helpful because Cycling and I are both on free trial, everybody. So I can't invite Cycling to a party, and Cycling can't invite me to a party, so... we need someone to party us up. Can somebody help party us up? Who wants to do it? I'm joking. Otherwise, we're gonna have to YOLO queue in and just hope we get on the same team. Which I think will work if we, like, queue up at the same time. You're on free trial too, didn't want to risk your main? Hey, yeah, you played it safe. I respect that. I respect that. Actually, greatly appreciate you, you know, taking the advice, starting over from scratch, and, just playing it safe on this one. I know anybody that's playing this with their main account right now, they're definitely keeping it off the radar. They don't want to risk their account getting compromised, this, that. And, you know, definitely respect that. This is a game that rewards playing over a vast amount of time. You know, a lot of people have been playing this game for years, maybe even a decade. So you don't want to throw that work down the drain, while at the same time, don't want to miss out on this experience. So what's the best thing to do, everybody? Just make a free trial account, start over from scratch, and just have fun with it. You know, that's definitely the safe route. That's honestly what I did in a way, but to be fair, everybody, I really wouldn't have cared if I played on my main with this. It's just, my main was level 50, and I feel like it would have just been really awkward to just start playing the game, like, post A Realm Reborn, like, in VR, and, like, try to, like, make content out of it. It would have felt awkward. So it was just better to just start from scratch, start from level 1, and just stream day 1, just wing it. And that's literally what I did. And I feel like it was a little more hands-on experience, you know what I mean, everybody? So I hope y'all vibing with it. I mean, soon this account will become my main. We're already level 22. I'm sure I'll eventually pass my main account, and then I'll freaking buy the subscription on this account. We'll blow through the whole game, everybody. I'm gonna go all the way to Dawn Trail, everybody. I'm gonna do it. Mark my words on that. We're gonna go all the way to Dawn Trail, unless they stop me. And if they stop me, that's not gonna look good. I'm gonna make a big deal about it. But I don't think they're gonna stop me. I think they like what I'm doing, everybody. I think they like what I'm doing. A little hint, just a little... what's the word I'm looking for, everybody? A little suspicion, everybody. I have a feeling they like what I'm doing right now. That's why I don't think they're gonna touch me. Because I'm showing the whole world that this is one of the best games ever created. And then it could become so much more than it already is. You know what I mean, everybody? What shell am I? What shell am I? I'm on Hyperion server. I'm on Hyperion. And we're right here. Western Lunasia, everybody. Western Lunasia. If needed, you can swap back over. Yeah, if you want to come by, Aspio. I think we honestly do need you, because I think we got 3 free trial users, so we might need a subscription person to get us all the party together. Cycling's on Xbox. Cycling's not even that far ahead of me, right? Cycling's like, what level are you cycling on your main? I don't even know. How do I do this? Level 55. Yeah, you're like the same level as my main. Trying to figure out how to click on you cycling. How do I select a person? I don't remember, everybody. I'm gonna be honest. It's just that I don't know how to use controller yet still, everybody. I've played on keyboard and mouse, so all this stuff is so foreign to me. Oh, I am dumb. Heaven Sword? 'Cause, 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 'cause Did you know if you rearrange the letters in Nasia, it spells oceans? Oh, wow, look at that. La Nasia, everybody. It's by the ocean. Lording controller's difficult, right? Yeah, I'm shook, yo. I don't know how y'all do it, yo. Oh, here it is, here it is. I figured it out. Examine. There you are. Or a level 55 samurai. Oh, you know the ways of the sword. You have a steady blade. You use that breathing technique. Okay. I figured it out, everybody. It took me a second. How do I unlock from you? How the heck? See what I'm talking about, everybody? Like, we're a controller noob, everybody. Kyrie's such a freaking noob. There we go. Oh, look at that. You're freaking like a jester sword. Look at that. Oh, ace. You got an ace of diamonds. Dang, let me grab your sword. Let me take that from you now. You've been playing for 2,500 hours? Oh, wow. You're a veteran. That's really cool. See, I wish I got into Final Fantasy with this poppin', everybody. My story is very unique, and it's too much to explain on stream, everybody. I got a blog. Let's go to my website on that one. Played a lot of competitive shooters, and I'm kind of good on it, everybody. I want to move on to fun, more chill things in life, everybody. Thank you! Aspio's here. Alright, so we're just waiting for you, Game Velocity. You'll be back. Good luck in the Oh, okay, so you're not coming. Alright, so it's just me, Aspio, and Cycling. Let's get it going. You mean Samurai? You're playing Warrior? Oh, nice. How's the Warrior VR experience? Do you really get to, like, cut them with your sword and stuff? I haven't even got to experiment with Warrior. I've only played a little bit of Mage, or Mage, and a little bit of Ranger, everybody. Alright, Aspio's here. Up. Let's join Aspio's party here. Join party. We're partying up for our first ever dungeon in virtual reality, everybody. Here we are. We got a dungeon, an emanating glow, and we have to enter with a party of other players. Here we go. Here's the duty finder nonsense and a bunch of stuff for help. Most of you know what you're doing with this, so we're gonna close out of that. And then let's go to Satasha after a period of relative silence following the calamity. The Serpent Reavers have once again taken on to terrorizing an inland hamlet of Wanasia. And they're killing the men and kidnapping women and children. They're plundering everybody and they're doing a bunch of stuff. It's up to us to stop them, everybody. Let's go here and then go down to here and hit join. Only the party leader.
I can play anything, so it's up to you.
Okay. Well, play whatever you think we need. I'm playing Mage because that's all I know how to do and I still suck at it. And we got it going. I guess one of y'all need to be a healer. One of y'all want to be a healer? Should probably have a healer. One of y'all be a healer and then one of y'all be a melee. And I think we got it going. Oh, I'm party leader now. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah. There we go. I guess you're a healer now. I don't even know what the icons are. Can you all explain that to me? So we got a red icon there. I'm guessing that means I'm a damage.
Says I made you party lead.
Alright, you made me party leader. Awesome. And so the icons over here, that means like what status role we are, right? I'm assuming red is damage, green is like healer, and blue is like tank or melee. Is that what that is, everybody? Alright, and here we are. We have our first ever dungeon. We're about to do it for the first time, everybody. Virtual reality. We gotta enter Satasha. We're gonna enter with other players. Get Satasha loaded up here. And we're gonna get it going, everybody.
Blue equals tank.
Ah, and there we go. Blue equals tank. Here we go. Commence, everybody, commence. Checking for party members. Oh, we need one more freaking person, and there we go. We're loading in our first ever light party dungeon in virtual reality. We're freaking here. We're in the dungeon, and here's everything going on over there. They're all freaking doing a bunch of stuff. They're all back there. Well, we're heading this way. We got a bunch of stuff going on over here. Wamnasia, Satasha. We are in the dungeon, and we're about to do our first ever dungeon in virtual reality. Look at that emanating glow. This is insane. This cutscene is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. Here we go. Clear instance raids. Do all this stuff. I don't have enough time to read it. So we're gonna skip it, everybody. How is skip? Skip, skip, skip. All that stuff. Once the bosses emerge, do that. And do all that. I'll read it later, everybody. Because it already started, I think. It already started. I think they're already in it. And we got a limit break, too. Oh, limit break gauge. Our first time ever using this. Limit breaks are powerful actions and are only available to parties of 4 or more members. Use that limit break gauge, and you can see on the party list there. It'll slowly fill as battle progresses. Cheering an ally on the brink of death or preventing an enemy from using its special attack will cause the gauge to rise quicker. Limit break trigger is located in the action and traits menu under general. It can be set to your hotbar for easy access. There are 5 different types of limit breaks. How do I scroll down? Dang, I really have no idea how to use controller. How do I scroll down? There we go. Melee, ranged, effect attack, caster, increased defense, and health restoration. Limit gauge varies depending on party size and type of battle. The more difficult, the more options you'll have. Alright, there we are. We're in the dungeon. Our first ever dungeon. Our party is a little bit ahead of us here because we were checking out the tutorial on that one, everybody. And let's head over here. See what we got going on. Kind of scuffed reading that first part, but I could tell we have a random, so the random's running through the dungeon instead of waiting. So we're kind of missing out on stuff right now, which kind of sucks. Maybe next time I get a full party, like we have to get a 4th person. Where do I go, everybody? I don't even know where y'all are. This way. Let's see if we can catch up. This way. Yeah, game velocity. I only have like 100 to maybe 200 hours in this game. Probably 200 now if we count this account. I'm a noob, everybody. Alright, here we are, everybody. We're in the dungeon. And the party's over here. The party's over here. They're fighting a key, Aurelia. And let's hit it with some freaking fire. Let's hit it with some of this, some of these. Hit it with some of that. And freaking get it going, baby. Our first ever party to take down on that one, as we got a fossil shell over here. And let's back up our team on this one. Let's back up our team. Probably didn't need to use that one. There we go. Head on over here. Oh, we're fighting stuff. We're fighting stuff. Shade Seeker. Let's get this freaking rascal. Oh, y'all took him out. Y'all took him out. Very nice. Very nice, everybody. Over here, we got some fossil shells. Get rid of this freaking rascal. Boom. Here we go. Boom. Yeah. Is there something behind me? There is some behind. Let's get these little rascals, little shade seekers. Get those. Head over here with our team. Our team's over here. I'm gonna sit up a little bit. Sit back, everybody. Hold on. There we go. Alright, we got a giant clam right here. Looks like I can't attack it right now. Let's head over here. We got stuff going on right here. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Am I attacking something? Not enough MP. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm being a noob. I'm being a noob. I'm being a noob. Good job, everybody. Good job. Good job. So I'm being a noob. Kyrie's such a freaking noob. Alright, we're in the freaking dungeon right now. Can we do something to this clam? Yeah, get this freaking clam, everybody. Clammy. Yeah, mess it up, mess it up. Alright, here we go. Y'all getting those? Alright, this way, everybody, this way. Getting used to hitting my cancel button is down on this. Alright, here we are, everybody. We're in the dungeon. Look at all these save seekers. We can get these rascals. Oh, y'all messing them up. Y'all messing them up. Good job. Oh, we got something behind. Little shade seeker. Oh, sought you out on that one. Nice job, everybody. Oh, what's this? We got that? Alright, head over here. Not enough MP. Let's cast some blizzards. We're really low mana here. Let's cast some blizzards. Get something going here. Get our mana up. We got to get that mana up. Elemental gauge is up. Let's get this one right here. Come here. I'll help. I'll help. Yeah. Bam. Yeah, combo that little rascal. Good job, everybody. Good job. Alright, this way. Inconspicuous switch. Looks like they hit the switch. We got some stuff going on here. Level 15 chopper. Let's freaking chop them up. Hit them a bunch of this, a bunch of that, and freaking get it going. Bam, 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 bam. Put them to sleep, everybody. Put them to freaking sleep. Yeah. Oh, let's go for an AoE. Everybody dodged it, and we're looking good. Freaking get this freaking rascal. Hit him with a fireball. Hit him with some of this. And we got him. Nice job, everybody. Ooh, loot rolls. What's this? Whenever you open a treasure coffer, a loot list will appear. If someone in your party opens one, it will receive a notice in the bottom right. Targeting this notice will bring up the loot list, everybody. And there's a bunch of gear you can breed, need, and pass. And you can figure out what kind of loot you want. There you go. Will be divided amongst the party members for certain skill and other stuff. Alright, let's get these freaking rascals. Bam, bam. Good job, everybody. Good job. Let's go. Yeah, we were low-key waiting for you. I wasn't sure, though. I knew Aspio was coming. There was you and Aspio. One of y'all was on YouTube. Alright, we got a bunch of Shadow Trail Reavers. Let's mess them up, everybody. Let's hit them with some freaking AoEs, everybody. Let's hit them with some AoEs. Kind of low on mana, too, so we'll do a big blizzard, and we'll get some mana back. Pass it. There we go, got our mana up. Now let's hit it with a bunch of stuff. Hit it with a bunch of stuff. Pop all this, pop all that. And we got it, everybody. We got it. Here we are, everybody. Moving into the dungeon. Got a bunch of shallow scale reavers. Here we are. Let's hit this freaking rascal up. Hit him with a bunch of this, a bunch of that. Get in there. I'm gonna cast some fire 2s on this. You know what I just realized, everybody? I have those swapped the wrong way. That's why I've been casting them wrong. Sitting there wondering if I'm hitting the wrong button. I'll fix it after this dungeon. There we go. Good job. I fixed it right now, everybody. I fixed it. See? Now the fire's lined up with the... See? Alright, let's go over here. So let's test that out. Oh, y'all got him. Y'all got him. Good job. Y'all got him. Oh, here we go. Saddle Sail Reaver. Get him a bunch of this. Boom, 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 boom. And here we go. Yeah. Good job. Good. We took him out. Obtained the key, everybody. We obtained the key. And the party is going this way. Kind of in the caboose on this one, everybody. Let's follow the team. We're the range damage, everybody. We're the backline range damage. Let's hit these rascals. Nice. There we go. We're at the Wave Rider gate, everybody. Let's go this way. Satasha Dungeon. Party. Just cleared through that ruffians area. Now we're heading over here. Looks like we got another gateway here. A little checkpoint. Wait for the team to go in. And here we go. We got some Reavers, everybody. We got some Reavers. Alright, let's cast some AoEs on these rascals. Let's cast some AoEs, right? There we go. Hit them with some fire. Bam. And we'll get this guy. Then with some of this, some of that. And then we'll get this one. There we go, everybody. Now let's help out some of these. Yeah. Captain Strong, Captain Strong. Oh, we're out of mana again. Gotta watch that mana bar. Gotta watch that mana bar. Oh, they brought some scuffies. Get these scuffies. Bam. Yeah, there we go. Oh, good job, everybody. Good job. Don't mess them up. Look, I got a limit break. How do I use my limit break? Do-do-do-do! Oh, we're doing something. There we go. We're going deeper into the dungeon here. Alright, let's go this way. Friggin' mess these friggin' rascals up. Let's hit them with some more AoEs, everybody. Let's hit them with some AoEs. Hit them with some AoEs. Oh, one. Oh. There we go. Correct one. Good job, everybody. Good job. Yeah, mess these frickin' rascals up. See some blizzards on them. Maybe some big blizzards. Yeah, there we go. Let's chunk them. Chunk them. Got that elemental gauge going. Oh, we're flowing it, right? One more. There we go, got that rascal. Nice job, everybody. Yeah, we're finally in a dungeon. Here we are. Our first ever dungeon in virtual reality. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's freaking go, everybody. Get these shadow scale reavers. Hit them with some freaking AoEs and blast them, everybody. Let's blast them. I'm low on mana, everybody. Low mana. Get that mana up. Get some blizzards. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. Alright, this way, everybody. This way. Ooh, cutscene, everybody. Cutscene! Oh, what's that?
Says Push. Museli are spawning grounds.
Oh, they're gonna get him! Oh, that person's got cut up! Oh, snap! They're coming at us!
Then the Orcatooth says Push. Finish fools. Then the Orcatooth says the Lord of the World shall sup upon your souls.
Here we are, everybody. Our first ever dungeon boss in virtual reality. We got Den, the Orc, and we're gonna get him. Okay, let's use some of our debuff stuff for this one, everybody. Some debuff stuff. Some of this. I'm gonna curse them and stuff. Hit them with this one. And let's go into that, everybody. Go into that. And hit our thunder on them. And just cast some spells, everybody. Cast some freaking spells. There we go. Messing them up. Half HP. Looking good for thee, everybody. Here we go. Cast that fire, everybody. How do I use my limit break, everybody? How do I use limit break? I didn't even use it yet. Good job, everybody. Got him. Level up. Oh, they're done, everybody. They're done. Do you complete? Good job, team. Yeah. And on that note, everybody, our first ever VR dungeon. Player commendation. Let's see what that is. You can commend your party leaders, your party members on a well done duty, everybody. Player commendation button's right there. Setting it will bring an interface where you can commend the player. Can be accumulated over time, everybody, or serve a certain amount. You'll unlock special rewards. Pays to be nice, everybody. How do I commend my teammates, everybody? How do I do that? I don't need no knives. Pass. How do I commend y'all? I commend y'all on stream, everybody, that's for sure. Thank you so much for playing with me on that. That was a lot easier than having to do it solo. How do I commend y'all? There's a coffin right here. Oh, I don't need that. Yeah, I gotta go this way, right? I gotta go this way? I'm sitting back in my chair on this one. Thank you so much, Aspio. Shout out to Aspio and Cycling and our random player for helping us clear this dungeon. Our first ever dungeon in VR. The exit's right there. And I gotta figure out how to commend my teammates on this one. How do we do that? We'll find out next time, everybody. I'll make sure I'll commend y'all. Good job, everybody. Good job. You did it. That was fun, everybody. That was awesome. I got like tears in my eyes right now. Like, we just did a dungeon in VR, everybody. Like, crossed it off the list. Crossed it off the list, everybody. VR MMOs, isekais are here, everybody. It's just a glimpse of what's possible. Final Fantasy 14 VR, everybody. Just a glimpse of the future, everybody. It's just a glimpse. There's much more to come, and this is only the beginning. Yeah, there we go. Y'all definitely part of that for the video, everybody. Like, follow, subscribe on that one if you enjoy the content. We post videos live every week on YouTube, and we stream on Saturdays on Twitch, everybody, and YouTube. And soon TikTok, everybody. Shout outs to all the people on TikTok. Y'all are absolutely incredible. We hit 1K followers, and we're gonna start streaming live on there soon as I can figure out if I can even get it working, if you want me to be honest. I don't know if how my rig's gonna be able to run a third stream, whatever. So what we doing, everybody? Do I exit? How do I commend y'all? I still don't know how to commend. Yeah! Good job! Good job! Good job. Good job. Yeah, have fun with that, Aspio. I appreciate you. I know this is noob content, so seeing it all like this, it must be a little fun, right? It's a little fun to see it a little different, everybody. I was being a noob, everybody. What do y'all think? I mean, I was hitting my fireballs and this. Getting over here, I'm still a little shook, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, Y'all up spells to memorize, everybody. A bunch of spells. I still don't know how to commend y'all. It's like the last thing. How do we commend? Does it happen when I leave, everybody? Or do I have to, like, click on the party itself? I don't know how to click on the party. No clue, everybody. I have no clue. Oh, I can only commend the randoms. I can't commend people if they're my party. Very good to know. I appreciate that. That's good info. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, everybody. On that note, we make our exit and continue our main story, everybody. Into the unknown we go. Where we will go, we don't know. The story will unfold on this one, everybody. Final Fantasy. Okay. did our main quest. Where do we have to go now? Do y'all know where we have to go? Looks like we have to go back to Limsa, everybody. We gotta go back to Limsa. I can teleport there, I guess. You don't want to teleport? We've been walking a whole bunch. We'll teleport for this, everybody. Alright, everybody. It's probably pirates. Our main quest, the dungeon's complete. We gotta open up our map here. And we gotta teleport over to Limsa La Masia so we can get going, everybody. Here goes the teleport, and yeah. Dungeon complete. To La Manasia, everybody. Limsa. And on this day, a bright new day, everybody. Final Fantasy 14 VR. We're back on the play. We're in the city, everybody. It's freaking litty. There's a jillion people here, all socializing and going about their daily Final Fantasy 14 lives as we're here on our own journey with you and I, everybody. Let's go turn in that quest. Yeah. 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 Alright, here we are, everybody. Where the heck do I go? Yeah, where the heck do I go? I gotta go upstairs, everybody. I gotta go upstairs. Second floor, everybody. Let's go this way. Or wrong way, everybody. Zoro syndrome. Zoro syndrome. This way. Yeah. Thank you so much, Aspio and Cycling, playing with me in that dungeon. That was really fun. There's more of that to come, everybody. There's more of that to come. As we level up on our journey, everybody. Alright, here we are, everybody. They got a bunch of blue quests right here. I could have sworn I had a turn-in for a main quest. Here we go, main quest right on over here. Bayderon. Let's talk to them and let them know how we did with the dungeon, everybody. Here we go.
Bayderon says such a task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Dolorous Bear says might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha?
I'm gonna do my stand-up and look at the cutscene while standing up and drinking water thing, everybody. I hope y'all are cool with that. Let's do that really quick. Yeah, here we are, everybody. We're in third-person VR, freaking walking around. Isn't this cool? Let me take a sip of my water really quick. Oh, I needed that, everybody. It's so cool I can walk around third-person VR and just freaking, do stuff like this, everybody.
Dolorous Bear says It
makes me really feel like I'm like part of the cutscene, everybody. I'm really part of the cutscene right now.
Voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one.
Oh, they dragged their boots, everybody. They dragged their boots. This is nice. I get like a little stretch break, everybody. A little stretch break. Where the heck is my, Did I knock it on the floor? Don't mind me, everybody. I'm like looking around. Oh, good. That thing's charging. That's good. I wasn't sure if that was gonna charge. I almost wanna... Oh, it's not done charging. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I'm gonna get more water, I think, in a second here, everybody. This has been going really good, everybody. It's been going really good. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope everybody's having a good night tonight, hanging out. Oh, my mouse was on the screen. How long was that there, everybody? How long was my mouse on the screen? Dang. Hopefully not too long. I'm grabbing some water really quick, everybody. Let me grab some water. Wow. Where is it? Here. Okay. Come here, everybody. Put my headset on. Put my headset on. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Try to sit down. Make sure I get my thingy. Alright, here we go. Alright. Sit all the way back here, and here we are, everybody.
Eminifer says no matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come.
Dolorous Bear says you are right, of course. But there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be.
Kikina says not a wink of sleep. Great leader.
Dolorous Bear says our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Erzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Dolorous Bear says, do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for and you will reach higher. Dolorous Bear says purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. Dolorous Bear says you would not think to stride into battle unplaid, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, m'lady.
Hey, I sit forward a little bit. There we go. Hi, everybody. Goodbye. We just talked with them, and now we gotta talk with
Are ye? With
Battaron.
all your limbs, and a tale to tell, I'll wager. Battaron says fishbacks? And there I was thinking ye'd only have to crack a pirate's skull or 3. 7 hells. Ye turn your back fair 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop on your bleedin' doorstep. Battaron says still, sounds like ye left 'em in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carryin' out whatever mischief they was plannin', unless they was plannin' on feedin' themselves to the fauna Sastasha, a course. Any road, all's well that ends well.
here, everybody. I'm sorry. Like, handling something really quick. Here we are.
Badaron says on behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Badaron says now, I'll bet you're dying fair arrest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job? It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. See?
Oh, looks like we got another quest here. They're gonna want us to go to Gridania. They might need some help over there.
The forest folk are in need of a venturer what can get things done.
Well, we gotta get some things
Badaron
done,
says fair
everybody.
them to ask fair elf like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way ye dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle.
Right. We can handle this,
Badaron says
everybody.
give us a shout
We
when you're
believe.
ready, and I'll lay it out fair ye.
Oh, here we go. Okay, understood. Quest complete! Dungeon quest completed, everybody. Party finder unlocked. We now can form a party finder thing. Hope everybody's having a good one with this one. I'm freaking here. I'm kind of chilling, everybody. I'm chilling for a second. We gotta talk to this person in a moment here. How's everything going in chat, everybody? How are y'all doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Definitely a little bit of a lower night on this one, but screw it, everybody. I'm still doing it. Oh, I got a friend request. That's from Aspio. Thank you, Aspio. Here it comes. Alright, I got a friend request here from my friend Aspio, who we did the dungeon with. This is my second ever friend request. Accepted, everybody. There's my friends list. Yeah. Awesome. Let's talk to our main quests here. We got Badaron. Got another quest over in Gridania, I believe.
Badaron says ready to hear about the job, then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. Badaron says, and that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somewhat doubt it'd pose any trouble fair adventurer as survived the bedlam in Sastasha. Badaron says if you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mion, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass.
Alright, everybody, we're here. We're here, everybody. It's a little muggy out today. It's muggy out. Everybody, we finished talking to our main quest. I think there's something we have to do towards the south here. I think that's actually a side quest. What's my main quest? I'm level 24 now. Wait, let's teleport to New Gardenia. We got something to do over there. Here we go. New Gardenia, everybody. We're freaking here. We're at the Crystal. Bunch of people here too. And it's raining, everybody. It's raining. Let's pull out our freaking parish towel again. Oh, I messed up. Alright, everybody. Test number 2. Can we block the rain or what, everybody? I'm still not sold, but I'm kind of sold on it. Train drops. Actually, I still think it blocks the rain. Like, what do y'all think? I'm looking at the raindrops, like, right here. See that? And then there's these two that spawn right here. See that? Like, moving my hand around. I'm still not sold, but I'm kind of sold on that. I'm like 99% sure, but I still don't know, everybody. Hey, Abrupt Hero, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello. It's raining in Gardania. It's raining in Gardania right now. Yeah, we're here, everybody. We're in Gardania. It's raining. We have another main quest over here. But we have a side quest right here. What's she have to say for us? What do they have to say for us? I don't know what it
says I know all about adventurers. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Nicolaio says, well then, I want you to make Amelie laugh. Nicolaio says she's no good with
I'm
strangers,
derping, everybody.
so first you should introduce yourself politely, with a bow.
Alright, anyways. Oh, this is always so wonderful, everybody. I have so much fun doing this. Hi, Mother Mion is here, everybody. We gotta talk to Mother Mion, see what's going on.
Mother Moon says take a seat wherever you like. Friend, our waitress will come to take your... Mother Moon says, oh? Not here to dine? Did I have to put the adventurer bot around sent word about? You are? The matron be praised. Mother Moon says allow me to introduce myself. My name is Moon, and the Carleen Canopy is my place. Mother Moon says with regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you.
Right, I have my umbrella. I should put it away while I'm inside. Isn't that bad luck, everybody? There we go. Alright, we got another quest with Mother Mion here, but let's see what we got going on. We're gonna accept something here.
Crystal Copium Exodus says Drinks and Sinks PvP event being hosted at twitch.tv/Schwarman at 6 p.m. PSD on FRI/SAT/Sun join.
Alright, that person's getting the plugs. How's everybody doing? I hope we're all having a good one with that one.
Mother Moon says ready for that
We're
briefing.
freaking here.
Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it.
Lewin says beg pardons for interrupting, Neon, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward.
Mother Moon says and good day to you too, oh lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended, at that.
Lewin says my thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the gods' quiver.
Alright, this is Lewin, everybody.
Lewin says
We're one
now,
of the leaders
time is of
around
the
here.
essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to
Oh,
nip
we
a
have some
potential
trouble
threat
brewing.
to Gridania in the bud.
A threat to Gardania.
Mother Moon says beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tantara Decroft.
Ah, somewhere in the
Mother
deep
Moon says the
caverns,
place
everybody.
was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there.
Lewin says of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Decroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Lewin says based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Delano, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity.
Ah, doomsday people, everybody.
Lewin says these zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to
Evil
their own
cult.
devices
They're
at our
gonna do
peril.
evil stuff. They're dangerous.
Lewin says ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Decroft with orders to flush the cultists out.
Come here, everybody. Here, I like the sniffles. Give me a second. I'm sorry. There you go. Let me turn my little cooling fan on, everybody. I got a cooling fan. Alright. Hope everybody's having a good one. Here we are. We're talking to Lewin.
Lewin says alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces
Oh,
at
they
my
got
disposal are
decimated,
constantly
everybody.
required to keep the Nihil at bay.
Oh, snap.
Lewin says the birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the 12th, lest we be taken unawares. Lewin says the situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the lambs of Delamu. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend?
Yeah,
Lewin says
you
you
can
have
count
my
on me.
gratitude. Lewin says
You're
once
welcome.
you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the deep rock, and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all.
Alright, got you.
Mother Moon says be careful out there. You hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you.
Val Hyoshin Kraken says I wanna rock. The present's heavy
May the
metal
crystal
slash
guide
rock
us,
night,
everybody.
9 p.m. to 2 a.m. EST. Join us at Dynamite Kraken Shiro Ward 8 Plot 45.
Yeah, join them
Then
there if
you're
you want
head
to
to
shake
some
your
hard music
booty,
with
everybody.
Monstrous K,
They got the
9 to
plugs
10
and they
p.m.
know how to get
JDZ,
it done.
10 to 11 p.m. and DJ Damska,
With the wubs,
11
everybody.
p.m. to 2 a.m.
Actually,
Take a look
that's a
at our
heavy
menu
metal
and
and
see
rock.
our original
Dang it.
house drinks and
Usually
food.
dubstep and
Give
stuff.
away every hour and enjoy our beautiful dancers and some metal music. Let's get rocking.
Yeah, they're gonna be dancing, everybody. They're gonna be dancing. I really should just show up to one of those for a video sometime. I don't even know if I have access to most of these places. Like, that place is Shiro, whatever the heck. I can't even go there. What do y'all think about the player-owned house system? And how, if you have a person added that has the location, you can teleport there, right? And you can do that from any level. I feel like that's awesome that that's in the game, but if that exists in this game, it would be really cool to see them maybe open it up so, like, anybody of any level can go visit, like, within, like, a network type of thing, where they can just teleport to there. Since it's still sanctioned off from those new areas anyways, right? Most of those housing areas, you can't leave if you don't have it unlocked. So I feel like if they have it set up like that already, then it would be really optimal to get more player activity with, like, lower level people, right? To, like, you know, be able to click on the crystal and go to, like, any of the player-owned houses in any of them. I just think that would be really handy. Because, you know, otherwise the workaround is, like, they gotta, like, join their Discord or go into Twitch stream or this, that, and then, you know, add someone and teleport. Adds a lot of extra steps, and someone that was new like me, I didn't even know how to do that. Slash, I've only done it twice, if you want me to be honest. Because it's kind of tedious. It's like you gotta go through extra hoops to do something. And I can tell you right now, there's been times where I didn't go to a place because I didn't have it unlocked. I didn't feel like doing all that. But that's just a random side note, everybody. Just because I think it would be good. Completely just random opinion, everybody. Because even on my main account, like, I'm only level 50-something. So if there's, like, something going on in, like, Shiro or whatever, pretty sure. Hey! Setup. The reason why I'm talking about that, by the way, everybody, is because this game, it's an MMORPG, right? And then there's a story, you know, there's technically PvE, PvP, and etc. endgame with the raids and this and that. And there's also a massive social aspect of this game. It's very prevalent and honestly a little bit more popular than other MMORPGs. And a big selling point to it is those, like, player-owned houses with events. There's the clubs, but there's also RP cafes. There's, like, Dungeons and Dragons. There's all sorts of nonsense you can do with the player-owned houses. And it's a very engaging part of this game. But it's like the network for how to do it, I feel like it's just suboptimal. And it could be optimized so more people have access to it. I feel like they should do that, everybody. Make it so it encourages people more to want to do this stuff, you know what I mean? It's easier to do. Because right now, you gotta, like, world swap, data swap, go to the correct location, use the thing. I feel like I should just be able to click on this crystal, everybody, and then just be able to visit, like, any world. And then it just does everything for you. But you have to, like, go through a lot of steps to do it. I just feel like, I don't know, yo. That's something I always wish could be a little better. It would just be handy. I think it would be, like, new player friendly, but also just player friendly in general, and just easier accessibility means more people will have the willingness to do it. Therefore, these areas will get more population, more activity going overall. Because some of them are really popping, and some of them just, like, not many people there. You have to like really put yourself out there. Get those player-owned venues going and all that. Am I rambling completely off topic, everybody? I just felt like talking about it just because I don't think I've ever talked about it before. But it's something that's crossed my mind before I even started playing VR, when I was on my other account figuring out this game. Because, you know, after people are done quests and stuff, some people really like to engage on this stuff. I found some of it really interesting. I wouldn't say I'm super into it or anything like that, but I find it interesting. I like gaming culture stuff, everybody, so when I see something different in gaming, even if it's not for me, I still like to speculate on it, sometimes be a little bit of a part of it. Usually I'm more of a watcher than a participator in those types of things. That's why you don't see me play a whole lot of other different genres, because I'm always watching videos or watching someone else play it or something. Similar to how some of y'all may be watching me right now, because you're not sure if you want to try this. But, you know, all sorts of different aspects of watching people on the internet based on the content you like and this and that, right? Yeah, I tend to watch like a lot of games that I don't think I would ever play. And then, you know, I watch some of the games that I play as well. A little mix of both. I watch a couple of Final Fantasy streams. And, but I even watch other stuff. I watch stuff I don't even play sometimes. Different genres. Games that I played before but didn't really resonate with, I typically don't watch, honestly. Sometimes I'll go check in, but I won't like be actively watching it. Then there's games that I used to play that I still kind of like, but I just can't get into it necessarily. Like Fortnite's a good example. I don't think I'll ever actually get into Fortnite, but I watched a little bit of that World Cup thing today just because I was bored and I want to see what was... I was just curious what was going on. Like, what are they doing over there now? Same old thing. But a little bit more in the future, a little bit deeper in the meta. Gaming, everybody. All sorts of different dynamics. All sorts of different game types, play styles, player variety. Whatever the heck one is hot. Whatever the heck we want to say here. Yeah, I'm on a little bit of a ramble as I walk around aimlessly in Gradania. I probably should look at my quests, everybody. Sometimes I just start talking about random nonsense. Definitely more of a chill night tonight, everybody. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the full 4 hours tonight. We did the dungeon. We talked to, you know, we did a couple quests. We did some stuff with the pets. I feel like I already have a really decent video, like, off the rip. I don't need to do too much more tonight. But I can do a little bit more. I want to do a little bit more. I just don't want to do too much and then I'm editing for 9 million years. It's kind of why I'm doing some of these little yapping sessions. Because most of this isn't in the video. This is for everybody tuning in. We're hanging out. A little bit, some thoughts, some discussions. I like to kind of talk about a lot of random stuff. Gaming. Because I'm in a weird spot with gaming, everybody. This is the only game I really enjoy playing, and even with this game, like, my route is difficult, everybody. My route is difficult. You know, I uploaded that first, you know, I just did what I normally do when I try out games. I just play it and I'll post a couple clips. Or I'll make a little short or something. I did that. I visited this game to the VR and I was like, you might get more into it. I posted a clip, it popped off on TikTok. I made a YouTube video based on that clip. It popped off. And we just started going. And now it's just like, you know, I gotta put like actual effort into this. Like, I can't just like sit and mess around. And do what I do with other games where I just sit and play and just upload, you know, BS clips and stuff. I don't do anything with other social media or nothing, really. I gotta work a little bit harder. And in doing so... everybody. I'd be thinking too much, everybody. It's just... It's been a very, It's been a roller coaster, everybody, you know? I've been having some really awesome moments, some lower moments, the more awesome moments. It keeps happening to the point where I don't know what's going on anymore. I just played a video game, get really hype, and See what happens, everybody. See what happens. I've been playing so many games. A lot of current games don't really don't interest me that much. Like, I'm more interested in doing this than like a lot of the new games that are out right now. You know, I've been watching those new games that came out this week. You know, Oblivion and this, that. There's even an Oblivion VR mod, but I don't know. It's not an MMO, and it didn't have all the features that this has. And even if it did, I don't know. I'm just not really an Oblivion person. I think I was meant to play Final Fantasy. Like, this is a game that kind of eluded me in the Final Fantasy series as a whole. I didn't get to play too much of it growing up, but I hung out with people that did. And I was a Kingdom Hearts there, everybody, obviously. But, you know, I was really on Nintendo and stuff. That's really what it was. But, I also wasn't really an RPG person. I really was more into action-y stuff and eventually shooters. But I did like MMORPGs, especially the ones that were more action-y. I faced so many different things in gaming, everybody. I'm here, and it's been a journey. It's been a nice little ride. I want to keep it going. At the same time, I can only do so much, so it's like, it's just interesting. Like, I want to be able to do more. My bad, everybody. I'm kind of just walking around Gardania while it's raining. It's just cool. It's literally just cool, everybody. Some quests over here. Hello.
Samian says stop right there. Not another step.
Quest accepted,
Samian
everybody.
Says, I apologize if I have startled you, but please be careful. The ground here is
We're here in the rain, everybody.
You see, my
Gardania.
seed had grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Samian says, unbeknown to myself, I've been scattering Azima rose hips all along this road. Oh, good madam, if you would help me gather them, I'd be ever so grateful. Samian says, thank you. Your kindness is truly a blessing from the elementals. The rose hips should be lying on the road between here and the Great Wengrori. Remember to tread lightly, lest you crush them underfoot.
Oh, that's gonna get me, an emo. Oh. Alright, everybody, I think we gotta take this Aetheroid shard and go to the other side. But first, we gotta attune. Attune. We've attuned to Miketo something. Here we are. Let's use this. We need to go over to that plaza over here. I go for a different little melody every time. Or what do y'all think about that? Improvising. Freaking trolling. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good night. Definitely on more of a chill night tonight. I might do like a couple more quests and probably call it for tonight, everybody. Feel like we got a nice little session in. I do a lot with that dungeon part. And then get this over here, everybody. We got to go this way. Alright, to Central Shroud. Oh yeah, we were here before. Oh, look at the area. It's all like glowing. No, like majestic forest, everybody. We're in the glow. Cool world. This feels crazy. Final Fantasy VR. Mirror Man with the 2 months. Mirror Man, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You've been lurking? I know you're a lurker. I know how it
Pirate
is.
3 Rave Constellations.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. And we're freaking here, everybody. Like, I'm in a freaking fantasy forest right now. It's like freaking glow effects. This is awesome. This is awesome. Let's go third person for a second and like look around a little bit. Wait, what we got going on? I want to see if I can get like really close to one and like look at it like really up close. It's kind of hard. Big Lurkin, I appreciate you. Yeah, it's a roller coaster, this gaming stuff, am I right? It's alright, I'm with it. I'm having more fun doing this than what I was doing. So screw it. Screw it, yo. I gotta go like south, everybody. This is cool, everybody. The forest looks ridiculous right now. That person's name is Useless Healer. They're gonna attract some very friendly folk on that one. What do y'all think about that? They're gonna be up in the dungeon, yo. They're gonna miss like one heal and their team's gonna scream at them. They're gonna be screaming, yo. I'm gonna have people screaming at me because my damage sucks. What do y'all think, everybody? I'll get it down. By the time I'm at that end game, I'll get this down, everybody. I'm still like really newbie with this. I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I'm good at doing so far is the basic 4. And then once I have to start doing fighting game combos, I start getting a little confused. So I'm gonna be honest. And I gotta get UCs on the left side. Now we gotta go more south, everybody. Yeah, we're here, everybody. Just been doing this. Been playing random stuff during the week. Can I not go this way, everybody? I think I'm being a noob. Is Kyrie such a freaking noob? Or what? I don't think I can go that way. I think we gotta go this way, everybody. There you go. Alright, Zoro Syndrome, everybody. Let's go this way. Get back on the main path. Can't get lost going this way, right? My fate was sealed. Except I'm way too high level for this fate. I'm not doing that right now. Oh, this is a side quest. I'm gonna talk to them just to talk to them, everybody. Yeah, we'll help you out. Quest accepted on that. These freaking gigantic scorpions. Can I just... Nope, I can't get it. It's feet.
The hermit is all too happy to live close to his work. Fene says when last I patrolled that area, I could hear him swearing inside his shack from the road. I know not what vexes the man, but I suspect he'll welcome your presence more than I.
Oh, because I was targeting him? I couldn't... Oh, okay. I just learned something. I'm such a noob, everybody. I was targeting them, and I was trying to put my weapon away, and you can't be targeting someone. It won't let you put your weapon away. I guess because you're in a fighting mode. This is so cool. This is actually insane. Like, I can't even say anything, everybody. But the gameplay did the talking on this one.
Perfect. You were just in time to help deliver some goods that arrived not moments
Alright,
ago.
double quest
Waltioff
accepted on
says
that
allow
one.
me to double check my manifest. Ahem. Now listen carefully.
Oh, looks like we
Take
have to
the
do
suit
something
of
on
plague
this
man
dock
to
over here,
Denver.
everybody.
He's the guard you see right over there. The moon twee beans belong to Kylie, and the smoked crayfish balls to my friend Bertha here.
Here we go.
That's
Packing
it
up
for
the
this
goods,
load.
everybody.
Waltioff says a strapping adventurer like you should barely work up a sweat. Am I
Or
right?
a young
The
strapping
cargo you're
adventure,
looking for
everybody.
hasn't moved since they unloaded
Pack it up,
at
pack
the
it
end
up.
of the pier. Much obliged.
Alright, packed up
Berta
the
says you
goods
seem
at the end of the
capable
pier.
sort. Would you mind running over to Lilystone and retrieving my favorite fishing rod for me? Berta says I was happily dropping a line into the water. You see, when I suddenly noticed some ghostly sphere of fire bearing down upon me from behind. In a blind panic, I twisted around and flung my rod at the apparition
There you
before
go.
fleeing back here to the planks. Berta says I dimly remember the rod passing straight through those unnatural flames and hitting the side of the tent I set up for afternoon naps. It's probably still there, but I can't bring myself to. You'll go in my stead. Oh, thank you. Berta says to truly thrive out here, one must learn to work with nature. Not against it. Kylie says they
Here we
should
go,
be
we
here by
delivered
now.
two.
Kylie says home. Are these the Montui beans? Praise the matron. It's my job to pick up provisions from the pier and deliver them to the settlements in the area, but I couldn't leave without the beans. Kylie says now I can finish loading up my cart and be on my way. Thank you for your help.
Durin Mert says, oh? You have something for me. Durin Mert says, oof. What is dash? Ah.
Quest
my new
complete! And I think they got another one for me.
Metal armor, you ask?
Let's get it.
Let's just say that after a number of engagements with Garlean heavy infantry, my mind has been open to the protection such steel encasements can provide.
Berta says 1, 2, 3. No, this won't do at all. I'm sure I heard Warvioff mention the shipment type. Berta says oh. Why thank you Berta? It would have been a short afternoon of fishing if this fate hadn't been around. Berta says to truly thrive out here, one must learn to work with nature. Not against it.
Walthioff says all enemies. Excellent work, swift and sure. Adventurers are such individuals to have around. Walthioff says if we leave cargo piled up on our crew, the next crew has no room for that way can work, but someone has to do it. Walthioff says tonight this one will ask a little more of your skills, I promise. Walthioff says what I need is for you to swat some of those hornet swarms you see buzzing about the place and collect their husks. About 4
Oh,
bad
we're
words
swatting
should
them,
be
everybody.
enough.
We're swatting them.
Walthioff says, oh? What am I going to do with a pile of dead Vilekin? Well, the sooner you give them to me, the sooner you'll find out.
Alright, Hornet Swarm. I got you with no warning on that one. Got 3 of them, everybody. I'm gonna get this buzzard just because I feel like it, everybody. Arrgh! Freaking little buzzard. Buzz this. Buzz this. Yeah. Oh, it's trying to get me. Gotcha. Bye-bye. What the heck am I doing, everybody? What the heck am I doing? Oh, one more swarm over here. That person's name is Akuma. K.O. I bet you they're a fighting game player. Alright, Hornet Swarm. You're the last one for me. And they can't flee from me on that one. Slay the Hornet and get their husks. Got their husks. Let's bring it back over to this dude. This person here.
Walthioff says you have the husks? Good, good. Hand them over, then.
There you go.
Walthioff says
We've
these are
delivered the
perfect.
husks.
Hope they didn't sting you too terribly. Now all we do is take some bottles of liquor and squeeze these beauties inside like so. And there we have it, a fresh batch of my special sting brew. Walthioff says the ranchers of Bent Branch Meadows put in an order for a bottle quite some time ago, but gathering those husks is always such a chore. Ahem. Speaking of chores, would you mind taking this to them as soon as you're able? Walthioff says the lass you're after goes by the name of Margot. Give her the sting brew, along with my regards. Oh, and, apologize for the delay, would you?
Alright, everybody, where the heck am I going? So I Zoro syndromed, by the way. I went the complete wrong way. We did some random quests over there, and we're over here. We're really close to our main quest, and we have a side quest right here with Balar.
Balar says
Let's
after
talk
a
to
bit of
them
work,
and see what
are
they
you?
got.
I've a task
Okay, we
what
spoke
needs
with them.
doing. Take these Nimia lilies and leave them at the top
There's
of
a
each
couple
barrel.
quest icons
Balar
over
says
there.
you've doubtless seen the bones return to life by foul
Cycling's here.
magics,
Hello.
shambling around
I
and
saw you on
harassing
my
your
map.
surviving comrades.
Womp
It
womp.
hurts me soul to see it, adventurer.
go.
I can't abide such blasphemy. Balar says
Yeah,
tis we
chocobo.
hope that these lilies soothe their spirits and help them return to the matron's bosom. See me when ye finish.
We gotta go this way. Somewhere over here. I think I have to go this way. Yeah, here we go, everybody. This way. Got the main quest over here. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. We got this dark energy over here. And we got a... Uh-oh! We're attracting stuff. I think I attacked the wrong creature. Which one did I attack? What's attacking me? This thing? now, so you couldn't tell what was attacking here. Heal! Yeah, heal! Reminds me of the anime. Heal! They really got it down in this game, everybody. Oh, we got some glow flies. They're glowing on us, everybody. Get them out of here. Not enough mana. Oh, we were out of mana, everybody. Spent it all. Yeah, here we go. Probably could be using Blizzard 2 on them. It's too late now. Oh, I already casted it. Alright, got him. Alright, everybody, we're here. We got this main quest. I believe we have to burrow these things here, I think. Is that what this is? I don't think this is the main quest, actually. I think this is a side quest. Yeah, this is the side quest. Okay. The main quest is close by. I'm not fighting y'all. Y'all are no annoying. Going over here. I'm derping, everybody. I'm derping. The main quest is over there. Gotta get this thing over here. Alright, we'll put down some lilies right here. 2 out of 3 lilies on this little side quest right next to the main quest. With the last one right there, we got a little Boro. Yeah, we're up in Gridania. This freaking forest is honestly insanely good. Like, I have no idea, yo. This is one of the best areas I've gone through so far. Just like the emanating glowing up freaking glows while walking around in this. Alright, we got 3 of the flowers down. Gotta head over here. We have a main quest. Seems like it's over here somewhere. Oh, Zoro Syndrome. Zoro Syndrome. It's over here. Was this it down here? Oh, this might be it right here, everybody. I think this is where the main quest is. Actually, no. I'm still in the wrong spot. I don't know what that is. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Alright, hold on. We're gonna back up and take 2, everybody take 2. Alright, everybody, I found where the main quest is. There's a little dungeon down here. A bunch of freaking magic bones, like level 13 and stuff. Look at all that. Some fireflies. And here we go. God Quiverbow over here. God's Quiverbow has a main quest for us. Let's see what we got.
FF14VR, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. God's Quiverbow says no doubt the Bulwark has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft of the Lambs of
Deepcroft.
God's Quiverbow says in case
we have it unlocked, everybody.
The cult emerged shortly before the calamity.
We have another dungeon here.
Astral era. God's Quiverbow says the cultists took the lesser moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. God's Quiverbow says and so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. God's Quiverbow says now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. God's Quiverbow says the Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. God's Quiverbow says whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania, and Erzia at large, put an end to their madness.
Alright, everybody, we unlocked this dungeon right here. We're not gonna do it right now. I think we're gonna do this one next episode, everybody, so keep an eye out for that. We're just gonna finish up with a couple side quests and a couple things, and, you know, kind of chill tonight. Let's go this way. Alright, everybody. That was for the clip, everybody. That's definitely what's going on with that. We'll probably do a couple side quests around here. Like, I'll clear this one out and this one out, everybody. And then I'll leave myself, like, over here or something. And then we'll probably, We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll probably cut it short tonight, like 3-4 hour session tonight. And then, we'll start out next week. We'll do these 2 and stuff. We'll do, like, these 3 quests, and then do the dungeon. And I'll line up that. We'll do a dungeon. So let's do that, everybody. A little game plan for what we're doing. Alright, we got Balar over here. Here we got another
Valar
side
says
quest to
you've
turn
done
in.
holy work this eve, lass.
You got some good
Valar
boosts
says
for
I
me?
can't fathom what could drive the dead to rise up and seek to do us harm.
Not
but
really.
I pray that this helps put an end to it. Valar says may the matron watch over.
Thank you so much. We got you. You're welcome. Alright, everybody. We have to head north. Yeah, really chill night tonight, everybody. Got to do a dungeon. Got to do a couple quests. Progress in our main story. We have a dungeon for next week that we're gonna play. We got to go through the forest while it was like the most majestic thing I've ever seen in my life. It looks like we're back to normal nighttime now. That was still really freaking cool. I'm gonna be honest. That forest felt surreal. Like, it just felt surreal. You know, we're back in normal. It still feels good. We're here. Here we are, everybody. That forest felt crazy. I'm gonna be honest. The ambience and everything, like, it just... I'm telling you, the lighting adds depth to, like, what you're experiencing, you know? I'm telling y'all, like, some of the lighting effects, just like, I don't know, yeah. Just adds that layer. Just adds a layer. Zoro syndrome, everybody. Look, I went the wrong way. How do I do that? Oh, you messed up. This way, everybody. I went the complete wrong way. The usual on that one. I'm with it, though. I'm fine. It was a good night, everybody. This was good. Look, there's Akuma KO. Yo, they looked like Akuma. Y'all saw that? Dude, his name's Akuma KO. You missed the dungeon? How was it? It was really fun. It was really cool. You'll see it in the video. We'll make sure we post it in the video. Look, everybody. We got a crystal over here. We're in a new area of Gardania. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Going through the gate. Bent Branch Meadows, everybody. Here we are. Nice little checkpoint area in the Gardania region. And we have the big crystal, everybody. It's big. That's a tune. A tune. A tune. We've attuned to the Aphrodite, everybody. Central Shout. Bent Branch Meadows, everybody. Here we are. Oh, look at that. Oh, I was gonna look at their horse. We have a blue quest over here. What's this? I'll talk to it next time, everybody. We'll talk to that next time. I'll stop us here, and we'll start tomorrow with whatever that is. My quest is somewhere over here, everybody. We have a green check mark up on the radar there, top left. So over on this ridge over here. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that Moogle glimp. A glimp, everybody. I said a glimp. Look at this Moogle. I can't speak, everybody. A Moogle blimp. That's really cool. And we got Kukuvachi right here. Hello.
Kukuvachi says you there, adventurer. Yes, you will suffice. I have a job
Oh.
that you perform, and I'm willing to pay
Oh, did I
Kukuvachi
mess up?
says
That was a
trifling
side
task,
quest,
really.
everybody.
I simply need you to ask
I
the
messed
locals
up.
here at Bent Branch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all
There,
the world.
I really just did
Kukuvachi
that.
says this is a
There's
private
my
matter,
quest.
lest you doubt,
Sheesh,
so be
I'm
sure to
actually out
inquire
of it.
discreetly.
Definitely
And
ended
please,
sooner,
for the
everybody.
love of Null, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all.
Alright, everybody, we got a turn in right here. Marigold, hello. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I double messed up.
Mugo says yes, I am a go. How might I?
Right, let's turn in this quest here, everybody. Gotta hand you a potion. Here you go. Sting brew.
Mugo says
There you go.
the steam brew. At last. I am aware of what must be done to acquire this, and am most grateful to you. You folk are willing to run towards a
Oh,
swarm of
you're very
healthful
welcome.
hornets.
Here you go.
Mugo
Thank
says
you so
ordinary.
much.
This
Quest
is
complete.
altogether, and pleasantness and
Quest has been
sensation causes
completed,
on one's
everybody.
tongue. It is, however, also an indispensable tool for repelling insects. We sprinkle it over the fields where the Jysal greens are planted. Mugo says thanks to you, the crops will be
I'm gonna
untouched
sprinkle
by
it on
pests
these
this year.
fields here,
I
everybody.
hope one of our well-fed chocobos can return
Help
the
get
favor
that
by serving you as a
pesticides
nap
going,
someday.
everybody. Alright, we helped them out. Yeah, I'm out of it, everybody. Probably gonna call it, here-ish for now. A little bit of a shorter session tonight, but... there's reasons, everybody. I feel like this was good. We got a dungeon done, we did some quests. A little bit of a shorter session tonight. I kind of want to test something out. I've been doing like 4 or 5 hour sessions the last couple. So I want to try doing a little bit lower than a 4 for this one. Less editing to do. And it'll be easier for me to get it all done. So maybe I can do a second session during a week or something. We'll see. Cartoon, yeah, Camo. Oh, it's like I don't want to end yet. That's like the worst part, but I really don't want to end yet. I just know it's smart. Okay, everybody. I don't want to get off, but I'm gonna get off. I'm not gonna say much. I'm here. I'm in fields, everybody. I miss all of y'all. I miss streaming all the time. My health's been really bad. I'm gonna go see doctors again soon. Haven't been streaming that much. We've been streaming a bunch of random games that I really like. And, you know, been kind of doing a bunch of different stuff lately. Showing people more niche games and... just doing what I feel like doing. Which is it really isn't a whole lot these days. Like, honestly, I wish I could just be doing this all the time, but I can't. I have to do it a certain way. The streams haven't been going that well. And YouTube's... make sure y'all watch last episode, please. YouTube's been doing really good, and we need to keep that momentum going, alright? Watch that last episode. You'll see why. Go click on the page. I appreciate y'all, like, comment on that. Yeah, I don't know, I miss having friends, everybody. I appreciate Cycling so much for coming to hang out every single time. Greatly appreciate you. Well... don't really got a whole lot of friends lately. Been really floating. You know, one thing I realized is, I'm really different. A lot of the friend groups that I'm in, I'm always kind of the odd one out. And no, I'm just trying to figure out where I belong. I feel like I belong doing this lately. I don't know, everybody. Been hanging out with some cool people, though. Some people that have been keeping me really motivated. I still know some good people. It's just, I don't know, everybody. I'm telling y'all. It's so different. I don't really fit in anywhere, everybody. I'm always kind of just like this X factor in every single place I go. And I like being around different types of people. Like, I don't know, I'm just so, I don't know how to explain it. Just really open about things. I'm trying to get things better, everybody. I'm trying to get things better. I'm trying to hang out with more like-minded people. Try to make real friends again and stuff. You know, the streaming thing, when I was like really on my up, making friends became kind of difficult due to the dynamic of things of, you know, being a creator. And then random people kind of getting to interact with my life. And, you know, meeting some really awesome people, but also meeting some people that really let me down and really made me lose trust in people. And I feel like it's a constant cycle of that, everybody. That's why streaming's been really... It's been hard, everybody. It's been hard. But making these YouTube videos and doing this has been really fun. I look forward to doing it every week. I want to try to start doing it more. It's just, you know, I have to put a lot... I actually don't really put work into it. And I feel like these last couple sessions, like, I've been getting nervous while streaming and stuff. Like, I've been getting all up in my head while trying to, like, read, like, texts and stuff. Like, I don't know, everybody. I'm stressing out about stuff because I want to do better. I want to be good at doing this. But I also want to just get, like, my life feeling normal again. So I feel like outside of doing this, my life doesn't feel normal right now. A lot of stuff I used to like to do, I don't really do anymore. Constantly floating around, looking at stuff that I used to do and just having no interest in actually doing it. Just saying what people are into and just... My mind goes into a freaking spiral of, like, every reason why it doesn't resonate with me. Yeah, I just wish I was normal sometimes. It's a TLDR with that. Not normal. I don't know if I'll ever be normal. Or anything close to... Yeah. In IRL, I don't really belong anywhere. And then... Even in gaming, I'm like an odd one out. Even with everything I've done, I'm still always the odd one out. Yeah, I'm just kind of tired of it, everybody. I'm really tired of it. I don't know. I'm here, everybody. My bad to go on a sad ramble. I don't want to get off because I feel like the people that are watching me are some of the only real people that are even in my life. Otherwise, my life is like very, very funky where there's not really a whole lot going on IRL. And I don't know where I belong anywhere. Really just be that. I don't know where I belong, everybody. I want to belong on this and do all this. But if I want to be able to do that, I don't know. Lots of different ways to go about stuff here, but... Thank you, Alpha Nud. Just 5 more minutes. That's why I kind of rambled with y'all for a bit, Abrupt Hero. We're all heroes here, everybody. We're all stars. We're all connected. It's my motto. It's also my way of life that I try to do with y'all. I just really hope I'm actually, can do things right this time, everybody. setting boundaries while at the same time trying to open things up. Yeah, bicycling. We're here, everybody. We got the Moogle. Alright, everybody, it's daytime, and with that, that concludes today's Final Fantasy XIV VR segment, everybody. It was day 8. We started out, did great, did the dungeon, did our first ever dungeon, did a couple quests. We got our first ever pets. We got a pet kitty and a pet puppy. And we did a couple other things that led us to here in Gradania, where we have another dungeon that we're going to do next week, everybody, or next episode. So keep an eye out for that. Yeah, we do these every Saturday, live on Twitch and YouTube. And then I try to post them in the middle of the week, around Wednesday or Thursday or something. So just keep an eye out, and maybe I'll do a little bit more. But on that note, I'll see y'all next time, everybody. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you so much for watching. And this is Final Fantasy XIV VR, everybody. One of the greatest games I've ever played. Here we are. And there we go. That's it, everybody. We're done filming for today, everybody. We're done filming for today. I think that was good. Yeah. Yeah, cycling. We're here. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna probably raid someone. I'll be on probably Tuesday or something. I'm gonna be editing tomorrow, right? I'm gonna edit the bot. Spend it tomorrow doing that. The next day I'll be finishing up that. And then I'll be on Tuesday. I'm not the best video editor, everybody. I really am not. I wish I was better at editing. Even to make the videos that I've been making, it's been really difficult for me, but I'm doing the best I can. So I'm just not that good at it. Like, I wish I could be doing a lot more with, like, effects and, like, memes and this and that. I've been keeping them really basic, and part of me wants to expand on them. I'm just not sure what to go for. And also, I feel like I like them. I don't know. I've been really OCD about stuff lately, everybody. It's like, I gotta step up to the plate once again. I keep stepping up to the plate and falling short by like a millimeter. When I actually hit the goals this time, everybody. See if we can actually, make an impact on things. Positive impact. You know, how incredible would it be if the exposure from these videos and stuff actually really ever do get to the devs and they get a hold of this and optimize it, like really make it even better than what it is. And then open it up to the public. Get all these people running around VR. We can dream, everybody. Until then, this is the reality we got for now. It's good enough. It's still doable, everybody. Tough. Let's get up. I'll be rambling, everybody. Yeah, the dungeon went good, game velocity. I just went on a long ramble. And we're pretty much good for tonight, everybody. I try to do like 2 to like 4 or 5 hour sessions of these. That's like kind of the goal. I just do like tonight, like 3 hours, 20 easily. It's good, everybody. I want to try to make... I'm testing stuff, if you want me to be honest. Too much to ramble about. Too much to ramble about, everybody. I used to be doing such long streams. I can't do them like that anymore. I'm gonna do like 4 hours. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. It's still kind of early. I'm gonna watch some anime, everybody. Y'all gonna watch some anime? What are some animes y'all got going on? Anybody got any good animes? You're watching Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer's a good one. I'm all caught up on Demon Slayer. When's the next thing? Isn't it like a movie, everybody? You didn't like Bleach? Oh, snap. You know, I'm still struggling to get into Bleach. That's like the only big anime that hasn't like hooked me in yet. Like I watched like, you know, first 10 episodes, watched the next 20 or 10, and I think I'm on like episode 30 or 40. I'm not locked in yet, I'm gonna be honest. But I know it's good. I can see why people like it. Hasn't really locked me in yet. Still gonna watch it at OCD. We liked it up until where they are now. It's getting a little too crazy. Power scaling too hard. Trolling a bit, everybody. I'm trolling. Just the plot? Oh, the plot's getting, too... Well, I don't want to say too thick, but something's going on with the plot, right? Oh, man. I don't know what I'm watching lately. I've just been watching a bunch of random isekais, everybody. Honestly, I've been watching a bunch of random isekais. That's what I've been watching. So much is going through my head right now that I can't say what I want to say, everybody. So much going through my head right now. Just know I greatly appreciate y'all. And, I feel like if it were up to me, I would just be streaming this a whole lot more. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to where I can, everybody. Right now, I gotta do it like this. It sucks. I'm like kind of bummed out because I feel like this was a good session, but still not myself, everybody. I'm gonna be honest. I've been really depressed. Man, I feel like this is one of the main things I want to be doing all the time, and it's just turning into another thing where I have to like take it really serious and stuff. I didn't expect to be doing that with this. I was hoping for this to be like a side thing, and you know, be really chill about it. I've been thinking too much about stuff, everybody. I'm just in a weird spot. I've just been in a weird spot. I've been in a weird spot for, honestly, the last, like, month or two with this streaming stuff. I'm gonna be honest, everybody. Like, I'm a solid month or two. It's been, like, really weird. Like, it started out really good, and then it got really bad, like, really fast, and it's just been, like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I actually don't know what's going on. Like, it's ain't this real or what? I'm joking, I'm serious. We got a couple things going on, though, everybody. I'm gonna try to see if I can start doing these 2 times a week, everybody. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. Make sure y'all go watch the videos, everybody. If you haven't watched those videos, it means a lot. Maybe even go on my Discord and let me know I don't know, give me suggestions, everybody. Should I keep doing these Let's Play type of videos, or should I aim for something a little different, where I just have background stuff and I talk about stuff? Like, I just don't even know what to talk about, because I barely know this game, so I don't want to sound like an idiot. So it's like, the Let's Plays has just been, like, the safest thing to do, because it's like, it's authentic reaction nonsense. Sometimes a little scripted, y'all know. I'll be like, oh snap, let's go back and get a better clip. Most of the time, it's all... And anyways, I'm rambling, everybody. I'm rambling a little bit of some rambles. Definitely at the end of the night on this one. We're gonna try to find, someone here. I don't know any of these people, I'll be honest. There's so many people on this game. Got you into it? I'm glad you're into it, yo. That's why it's like kind of my duty, game velocity. That's why I'm saying I gotta do it this way, because I already see I'm in a weird position with all of it. I'm like leading a wave. So I have to make sure I do it right, or I'm being irresponsible. I'll be able to reap the rewards later on. Once the seeds have been sown, you know what I mean, everybody? I'll be able to reap the rewards later on. So we just gotta do things a certain way. And then I'll be able to just hop on and play. We won't have to, like, you know, always be, filming for videos. Like, we'll have those chill sessions where we're kind of just grinding something out or doing a certain activity. We were gonna do Gold Saucer tonight, and I forgot, actually, everybody. Next weekend, let's do Gold Saucer, everybody. I want to do Gold Saucer next weekend. We'll do the dungeon, and we'll do Gold Saucer. I think that would be really good. Right? I feel like Gold Saucer and VR would go really hard. What do y'all think? Gold Saucer and VR? I don't know the freaking raider, but I'm trying to sit in here. Getting lost in this nonsense. Trying to find a Final Fantasy person. I just read this person. It's just easy. I watch them sometimes. They're like a super veteran player. Here we go. Alright. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. I freaking... Let's get the end screen. I got the end screen. Where is it? I can't find my mouse. Oh, I keep messing up. We're here. End screen. Hey, get moving on the story. Do the story. Game velocity. Don't wait up for me. Just come by and help me with some dungeons sometime. Appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Shout out to Mirror Man with the sub. Thanks for the follows. Timmy. Everybody else. Corrupt Hero, Game Velocity, and Shab. We have Shadow on that from the other side. Camelot, Aspio, Liscorn, ABJ, all of y'all in the chat. Thank y'all so much for hanging out tonight. I hope you had a wonderful night. Day8, Final Fantasy 14 VR. I'm sorry I'm so tired and like, a lot of things that mentally and physically are affecting me. The last couple streams I haven't been as hyped. I'll try to make sure next one I'm a lot more hyped for y'all. Y'all have a good night, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Hey, Game Velocity, shout out to you! Much love! Have a good night!
Too